Ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust, and it is clear that
You need cool air. Oh, Lord, yeah.
Oh, sunshine, yeah.
Hello?
Hello, it's Phil from Gino's.
Hey, Phil.
I'm inviting everyone on Staten Island to come over for dinner.
Gino's Restaurant invites you and your family for a great time and delicious dinner, featuring our real wood-burning brick oven and dinner specials every night. All your family favorites with that old-fashioned home-cooked flavor.
Gino's is the best.
Gino's Restaurant. It's like eating at home. 2040 Forest Avenue.
So come on over for dinner.
If you wanted a keg of beer at your party, you were talking major hassle. But now there's something better. Party Ball from Coors Extra Gold and Coors Light. You see, instead of this, you get this. Over 5 gallons of brewery fresh beer in a portable plastic container. You just pack it with ice, push in the handy reusable tap, and party with a bunch of your friends. Then recycle the container. So forget the hassle and pick up a Party Ball at your favorite store. Because it's just not a party if you don't have a ball.
Are these your drugs?
Look, Dad, it's not
Where did you get it?
Dad,
Answer me. Who taught you how to do this stuff?
You, all right? I learned it by watching you.
Parents who use drugs have children who use drugs.
All right, stop.
Show me how you do that trick. Show me how you do it.
You know, it's a library. Of course it is, because you fucking go in there and lie like you fucking a lie. Oh, is that how I say it? Oh, because I got a fucking accent, you pieces of shit.
How do you say library?
Library.
Oh, yeah, you do say it wrong.
I do say it wrong. Yeah, because, look, you people know everything. I'm not scared of books. I don't like reading them. I don't waste my time. I don't have a reading chair. I got a fucking watch TV, watch sports chair. Okay, what is this bullshit, Cyke? I'm not joking. The ups, UPS does passports quick and easy, no more walk in. Yeah, I don't want to walk into a mall. Like, I don't want to be in a mall. I just...
All right, go to the library.
I don't like... I'm not going to the library. He's saying upon... But I got to make a reservation. Can you make me a reservation and make it?
I cannot.
Just make believe you're me.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Walk away from the bullshit in your life. Each moment that you spend dealing with unnecessary bullshit is a moment that has passed you by. Your time on earth is short. Stop submerging yourself in bullshit and start immersing yourself in the pursuit of joy and delight. Do whatever makes you happy. Play more video games. Make ridiculous TikTok videos. Or laugh at other people's ridiculous TikTok videos. Spend more time outdoors. Go home and play with your dog or your many, many cats. De-bullshit your life and live an existence that is more peaceful and joyful. And don't forget to just chill.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit. We're doing it.
Oh, hey everyone. How's everybody doing today? Come on, get in here. It's Monday.
Hey guys, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, Discount Don. How are you doing? And how's everybody in the Streamshow hood doing? What is good? It's a Monday. It's another one, y'all. We're starting off the week. I'm coming off a long weekend, so I missed y'all on Friday, but I'm ready to see you again. How is everybody doing today? So like I said, it is Monday. You just called me. I was just having my coffee, watching the liftoff reel. I hope you enjoyed the BF Live liftoff reel. We're going to get into a lot of fun today and this week for that matter. But today, it all starts today right here at noon East on the West Coast, on the East Coast. That's where I'm at. Christ, I don't know. I've been gone a day. I don't even know where I'm at anymore.
We're doing it.
We are doing it. How about the work whistle for it? There you go. This will get me straight. This is 12 o'clock straight up here on the East Coast of the United States, 9 a.m. Pacific. And I'm having coffee. Let's have some coffee and we'll talk. How was your weekend? Did you have a long weekend? Did you have a short weekend? Was it hot as hell? It's kind of raining right here, right now. It finally broke the back of the heat that I was talking about all last week here on the East Coast. So finally it's kind of cooler and all. So we're happy for that here. And we're also happy to have friends backstage. I got a lot of fun stuff planned for you today as normal. We'll do like Soullful Horocope Readings. We'll do the other news, the not so serious news, and all the other fun stuff we like to do here. Plus we'll just see what happens like we do. We'll do the chat family check-in, which is piling up. But before we do the chat family check-in, let me take this from backstage. Remove from studio. And let me bring in a bro you know. Let me bring him in the studio. He's a bro you know. Let's say hello to Scott Fitzpatrick. Come on in here, Scott. Come on. Oh, there we go. Come on. There we go. Now we got it going. How you doing, buddy?
I saved a little bit and I didn't talk to you backstage about it because I wanted it to be fresh. Did you hear what happened to... Is there anybody else backstage like Bobby Nick?
Nope. Just me and you, buddy.
Okay. I'll go ahead and tell you then. Last night on JBX, we all got porn bombed. It was my first porn bombing.
Oh, so somebody was invited to come on to the show and they dropped it on you? So what do you know about it?
Yeah. See, I simulcast, I guess you call it, with JBX. And so
that's right. You co-streaming. Yeah, sure. Right.
Right. And so if somebody knocks one channel out, they'll knock us all out. And then so Jake come on, which I was happy to see Jake. And here's that Parker sent me something on Twitter, so I had my screen where I couldn't see it. And by the time I got back, some guy got on the show. I guess Jason let him on for open panel or something. And and I just got the feeling right away. By the way, this little picture was moving and everything. That
did you?
That he was up to something nefarious. And and sure enough, man. It was I was in shock for a long time.
So was it? Let me guess. It was probably male junk, right? It was probably somebody's junk, right?
No, I think it was Rob Saul. It was a.
Oh my God!
it was a man being mounted by a dog.
Oh shit! Oh my gosh. Well, you just pointed out one of maybe the negative sides of co-streaming. Yeah, I know that you hang out with Jason a lot, pretty much every night of the week at like midnight East where I'm at here. And I noticed you guys also co-stream a lot. And yeah, that's something you got to consider now. It's like not only, right, is somebody else that you're co-streaming with or for are going to let somebody on that'll get you in trouble. That's crazy, bro. I didn't hear anything about that. Wow. So
Yep,
did you
yep.
take the episode down? What'd you do about it?
Yeah, and because I'm not real fast at all these things, I was afraid I wasn't going to get back to my channel to get it deleted and everything. Jake was calling me. Plus,
Man.
I was in shock. I walked around in shock for probably 3 or 4 hours, man. I just kept. I feel like I don't know, man. I feel like somebody flashed me in the real life or something.
Wow, you feel like a victim. You sound like you've been victimized there,
Yeah,
Scott.
I feel like I've been victimized. I don't.
Yeah,
Plus, I don't like the idea of somebody trying to take something away from me.
Well, they're out there. If you mix, you guys are on literally like every night of the week. So I guess if you're up at that late hour of the night, if you mix it up with enough crazy people out there, eventually you're going to come across one or two of them, Scott. But I'm glad that maybe
Right.
nobody's channel got taken down for any of that, and maybe it's an opportunity to proceed with caution. So that's cool. So you've been hanging out with Jason and the boys as always. So that's cool, man.
Yep.
All right, man. Well, I see people checking in. So what's the weather like kind of where you're at, Scott? Since hey, let's start the morning show and talk about the weather. What's the weather like where you're at, my friend?
It was real nice. I was up at the butt crack of dawn, and got me a little walk. I'm trying to get back to my walking when I used to preach walking to get rid of stress and everything, and I got away from it. So I got myself back on a walking schedule, and it was nice this morning. It's 79 now.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, it's kind of raining here. It kind of literally broke the back of the heat here, the weather we've been talking about. And part of the reason I brought up weather, and because I also probably knew that you would talk about going out for your walks and all that stuff, is because I'm gonna do a feature here, probably something I've never done here on BF Live for. We're gonna do like animals in the news. We're gonna do like animal news stories because there's so many animal news stories when I'm looking for content and stuff out, Scott. And I noticed that I have your particular unique video that you captured yourself of a very rare species of animal.
Right. I don't know if you want me to say what it is yet, or if it's cliffhanger. Or...
Yeah, let's do a little cliffhanger with it. Yeah, but Scott, let's just say that Scott caught on video that you took that video yourself, right?
Right.
All right. Well, Scott has on video, and I have it here ready to share, a rare animal, and it's like within one in many thousands rare of an animal. I'm going to show you here when we do like some animals in the news. But why don't we, if we want to get to that, Scott, why don't we say hello to the chat family and do the chat family check-in? What do you say, brother?
Right on, man. Let's do it.
All right, man. Well, let me get my
Let's
element
do
here.
it.
Let's do it. Thank you, brother. Thanks for being here on a Monday. Let's see. Like we say, today is Monday, July 22nd here on BF Live, Stream Show 117. We're here to get the day started off. We're here to get the week started off. And the way we do it is with the chat family check-in. So let's go.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh, yeah. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk with me. We're doing it here, BF Live. What are you doing off the clock, Alexa? What do you got to say about all this?
Happy Monday, you beautiful people.
All right, good to read that. Happy Monday, you beautiful people. Thank you, Alexa. All right, well, why don't we start with the chat family check-in. And as always, my PayPal link is pinned right at the top. As always, Jared Lahane, the bro you know, checks in. He says, like, get rained on, and subscribe. Oh, I like it. Like it. You're getting rained on because you're kind of in the same kind of area where I'm at weather-wise, Jerry. So you're probably getting some of the rain that I am. What's up, brother? Good morning / good afternoon. Scott Fitzpatrick checking in with the devil horns. Jerry Lane says, hey, hi, Scott. Did you get the Wi-Fi fix? I don't know how recent are we talking about? Because Jerry should know even though you are a little choppy today, but what's the status?
Yeah, you might not have heard that part of it, BF2 also. I just started my fancy new internet went off one day, and maybe it'll be back on today. I'm at a different location now. I don't know what happened to it.
Well, you were speculating as much because it started slowing down on you, and you're like, did I break my new Wi-Fi already? Did I break my new internet already? I remember you saying that.
And so people sent me some screenshots. I guess it was some sort of Microsoft. I don't know, some sort of outage. I guess I don't know if I was part of it or what it was, but yeah. So I'm relocated. And my internet's broke right now.
Yeah, so that whole outage thing that kind of happened when I was away for the long weekend, it didn't really affect me none because I travel by car and all, Scott. But yeah, I understand, it has to do with some kind of a crowd source or CrowdStrike's service or something like that, and compiled with Microsoft. And I saw that all these kind of ticket things were having problems in airports because anything that was like Windows based was basically affected by this, Scott, which is basically like 95% of the computers in the world, it seems like nowadays.
Everybody in my neighborhood and everything, I guess whenever it was over, whenever everybody's stuff come back on, but mine never came back on.
Wow. That's weird. Well, I hope that maybe we can have to get somebody out there and fix that for you soon. But let's get on with the chat family check-in. Or, hi, Scott, did you get your Wi-Fi fixed or are you frozen like a fish stick? Jared Lahane says, what's that evil genius Cyke Labs cooking up? Well, thank you for allowing me a segue opportunity, Jared Lahane, because I'm going to show you the latest release from Cyke Labs if you haven't seen it already. Shout out Cyke and Ding Dong if you're not in the chat yet. Well, look who just happens to be right in the chat right there next. The lovely half of Cyke Labs, Ding Dong, checking in. Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday. No, happy Monday to you, Ding Dong. Crazy news week ahead. Jerry, look, we come off of last weekend of what happened with a presidential candidate. We're coming off of yesterday, like pretty much like 1 week later, with another shocking story about the sitting president. So I guess we've lived long enough that you just hang on for a day. There'll be more crazy days of news. Jared Lahane, Biden got full moon fever. He got the COVID, yawn. Let's see. Jared Lahane's just put the D in. Chilino's checking in saying, look at the head on look at the head. Look at these morose motherfuckers. Look at this. Yeah, I got a little bit of sun out there for a couple 3 days. How you doing, my friend Chilino? Good morning / afternoon. Hoya from Blummel's defense lawyer. How you doing? What's up, Blummers? Good to see all my friends. I missed y'all on Friday. Late Jagoff, that's Mr. Jagoff to you. Buckshot Kid, how you doing today, bro? What's good in the Streamshow hood, my friend Buckshot Kid? J Dog's checking in. Oh, everyone welcome the late and gay Bobby Friend. Well, late and gay with Bobby Friend, just like Perry.
Shut the fuck up.
I learned it from you. I learned it from watching you, okay? Just like that ad in my liftoff reel. Space Chief 75, the bro you know, checks in. Always happy to see you doing your thing and doing your commissions and your art and such, like things like this. Spurs Church serving the fur. Let me take that banner down. Take that comment down so you can see the full goodness of his artwork. Oh, here we go. The goodness. There you go. That's the Levy Land. That's the llama that he made for us. And then let me show you his other thing. This is my original ass artwork. That was also part of the liftoff reel. I hope you enjoyed that. Shout out to the 24 people that are coming in. Come on in. Following people. There's plenty of chairs. Join in. Come on. And let's see, we'll unfold some chairs if you need some. There's my other piece of art right there, the BF Live. Space Chief 75, please commission him if you need something. Good morning / afternoon, Space Chief 75. Let's see, Scott Fitzpatrick shouting out Buckshot. Blummel's defense lawyer says, wow, 2 minutes and people are already getting their panties in a bunch. You must be doing something right, BF. Thank you. Sometimes I'm kind of fast. I'm like, really? People are that anxious to see me, but I love you for it. Thank you. I'm anxious to see you too. Lisa checking in. Happy Monday. There you go, Lisa. Lisa. Polly. What's up? Blummel's defense lawyer says, just because you idiots have nowhere to be at any time doesn't mean other people have actual schedules. Oh, here's PSP checking in. What's up, Peter Sky Parker saying, make Phil Collins, she's an easy llama. With the llama that goes fucking. Oh, I like that. Easy llama. Thank you, Peter Sky Parker. Great suggestion and great seeing you, buddy. How you doing? Good morning / afternoon. Spacey 75 says John should just that Courts party ball. Scott, do you remember the days of the party ball? Would that ever come your way? Do you have any party ball experience?
Yeah, wasn't it kind of like a small disposable keg type of thing?
Absolutely, brother. Yeah. It was smaller than a pony keg because we would get pony kegs. We would get those quarter kegs for a party, but this was a bit smaller. Yeah, man. So, yeah.
Yeah, in high school. Yeah, it was badass in high school when you had them things. Looking for a tap. Somebody's got to have a tap.
Yeah, you felt classy, man. It's like we're partying classy style in the back of a pickup truck. PSP getting the love and the double horns from Scott Fitzpatrick on an it's all been alpaca. It's all been a pack of lies. It's all been a pack of lies. Cool. Peter Sky Parker with the Scott. How you doing, Peter Sky Parker? Thanks for bringing the energy and the funny shit already, my friend. Come on. Scott! There it is. Thank you, my friend. Stream Elements bot is running already. The generous Pulper 80 checks in first with a generous super chat. Thank you, Pulper 80. Good morning, friendly, nice chat, folks. Bobby, hope you had a relaxing long weekend. Thank you. It was good, kind of hung out, and yes, just for a couple days. It's nice to unwind a little bit. BF, you have no regard for time? Start the show. Come on, let's go. You guys are anxious. Peter Scott Parker, was that Rob Saul last night? Let's see if he answers for it further down. The Reverend Wild Bill checks in. PSP says, haha, I didn't see Saul last night. See Saul, hi-yo. I got it. There you go. See Saul. You got one. See Saul. Lisa says, the Reverend Hoya. Well, it's been that time. It's a Monday already. We haven't had any Hoyas. So I guess we're overdue for a Hoya.
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
Yeah, Hoya Reverend. Pulp smoke. Let's go. Let's smoke. I pre-gamed a little bit. The Reverend Wild Bill says, I need a break. Spent the last 2 hours listening to the Secret Service director, and you say, can you say shit show? I know you meant to say, can you say shit show? Yeah, I call that's when you go have the Pointer Sisters where, no, it wasn't me, it was this one, and they did that, and then all them brothers and sisters, they pointing at each other. That's all that's gonna be. Shit rolls downhill. The Reverend Wild Bill, Lisa Hoya says, what's it? Wild fucking Bill from Scott Fitzpatrick. We have a new friend checking in saying, I just made you read a $1 super chat. Thank you. I'm an easy llama. I'm an easy whore. I'll read your $1 super chat and thank you very much for it. Thank you very much. I just made you read a $1 super chat. Pup Rating My Man from Scott Fitzpatrick. Bye, D. How you doing, bro? I hope you're doing okay. I wish you well with kind of your procedures and things with your health and all your issues going on, brother. So I hope you're doing much better. The Reverend Wild Bill. Hi, everyone. HIGH and Puff Puff Pass. Scott getting the love from the Reverend Wild Bill. Pauper 80 saying hey to Scotty. Bye B, good morning from Lisa. The Reverend Wild Bill says greetings from Atlanta. He always likes to check in and lets us know right where he's checking in from. Hey Lisa from Bye B. Gimme Beso says, how is Scott's resolution worse than before fiber optics? Well, hopefully you just got the update earlier in the show where Scott is at another location. He was kind enough to go to another location and join me today, even though he's having problems with his brand new Wi-Fi internet situation at home. PSP says, I took a screenshot of it. It was a still photo and it was very blurry. He says about your question about is that Rob Saul or not?
I kind of wanted a souvenir from it.
All right.
This is my first time.
Yeah, right.
I know I have a lot of gay tendencies, but
let's see. Spacey 75 says, hey everybody, finishing up a commission and starting a new one. If you guys need anything, just tell BF to call it out. I'm listening. That's right. We've done it before. Dave Daffler and many of you in the chat, if you kind of need like some original art for a tattoo or maybe a 40th or a 50th or even a 60th birthday, whatever their age. He doesn't discriminate because of age. Check out Space Chief 75 on Twitter X and reach out to him. You can DM him and he'll do one for you. 80 in Hotlanta says Wild Bill. That's not too bad. Space, hey, from the lovely Lisa. Space Chief 75 is getting the love right back. Ooh, it's Terry Nee checking in. Thank you, Terry Nee. And I'm going to play something that you made at the end of this chat family check-in. We're going to do, and I can see Dave Daffler's checking in. Go, is this really live from the Tom's River as advertised? There is no the. It's only Tom's River, and it's only the wonderful Dave Daffler checking in. How you doing today, my friend Dave Daffler? Stream on Spot is running, of course. Terry, hello from Lisa. Whoa, did you turn them on? Turn on accept gifted memberships because my generous friend, he just showed up with 10. He dropped 10 on us. There you go. And I know that's the lovely Gina reminds me of all that shitty drama that kind of got stirred up over the weekend. Scott, and you were brought up Robin on, unfortunately.
Yeah, I probably missed a lot of it. I didn't have internet, so
well, it's just that
behind.
Yeah, they're just desperate for any kind of cheap heat they can get. And so Rob was just taking shots on social media, Gina, just to try to get, and then he was on John's show taking shots at her. But yeah, so shout out, and we all got the lovely Gina Levy's back, of course. The Stream Elements bot lets me know that LED caught one of those memberships. Better Not Miss caught a membership, as well as Joy22. Welcome, members. Hamhead caught a membership. Come on. Just Jenny caught one. How you doing, Just Jenny? And let's see, we'll read more as they come in. Bybee says, BF and Scott getting it done. We're doing it. We're getting it done. We're doing it. Come on. We're just starting. This is Chat Family Check-In. A Kumajin caught one. We got one of those. Thank you very much. Spacey 75 shouts out Dave. Dave Daffler shouts out Hamhead. Thank you again for the 10 gifted, Dave Daffler. Space Chief also gets a shout out love from Dave Daffler as well. Terry Nee is getting a love from Spacey 75. Gimme Beso says it is 85 and overcast here in Austin. Christmas came early to the Fife House this year. Wow, yeah, 85 is kind of a breakdown there, right, Gimme? From what you've told me of like 100, 115 plus. So enjoy that 85 down there. Kind of balmy for Texas, I guess. Cyke Rock, says Dave Daffler. That's right. And I'm going to show you. Normally, I will follow the Chat Family, opening Chat Family check-in with some Cyke content, but we're going to mix it up a little bit. We'll have something special and some Cyke content immediately following this opening Chat Family check-in. Hey, Scott, from our friend Dave Daffler.
Dave.
Paul Brady shouts out Dave Daffler. J Dog says, welcome back to the Thank you, man. It's funny when, like I said, when you do this 5 days a week, I do this show 5 days a week. I do Replayables twice and Shawnee Zone. I do 8 shows. And so when you take a break from doing all that, it's kind of noticeable to you. You always feel like you're supposed to be doing something. And like I said, you guys are my chat family. So I feel like I gotta hug you, whether it be by mouth or arm, whatever. I give you hugs. Let's see. Peter Scott Parker getting the love from Paul Brady. Dave Daffler's getting the devil horns from Scott Fitzpatrick. Paul Brady's getting the love right back from Dave Daffler. Paul Brady is throwing out the smiling emojis, having fun. Don't forget to use the BF Live member emojis too. There's the Perry hat. There's the Slurpee. There's the Buffalo head. There's the armchair comic. You can have fun with them. Dave Daffler is shouting out our boy Scott Fitzpatrick. And then Dave Daffler shouts out Space Chief 75 and says he is excellent. I concur and agree with that. Peter Sky Parker is shouting out Paul Brady. Space Chief 75 is saying thanks to Dave. PSP is getting the love from Dave Daffler. Lisa getting a shout out from Dave Daffler. Exclamation point at what? Dave Daffler, 80 degrees, or 80, just 80. Let's see. Dave Hoya from Lisa. PSP, come on, PSP, get in here, buddy. Bring in the fun. Bring in the fun. Death Road's in the house. Death Road, bro, you know. He says, Scott's back on the dial-up. Yeah, Death Row. See, you've known us for a minute, so, and you're not wrong. He's on the dial-up.
I can't have nice things.
You tried, Scott. You're like, man, this is already so hard for me to like figure out all this stuff already. I don't need like extra hurdles to make it more difficult. And you finally get to you finally get it there, and you're feeling good about your shit, and now it's cut off on you. I feel for you, buddy. I feel you'll get it back soon. I can't wait to clean Stormy's home today, says Dave Daffler. Look out. Well, make sure you do all the dishes. PSP is crying or laughing. That's good. PSP Pulper 80 says, Dave Daffler, what are you young kids calling home for slang these days? Oh, is it the wait a minute, the cribs? Wait a minute, the cribs. It's my crib, yo. I'm hanging out at my crib. PSP says, Scott, I didn't get it at first, but now I realize you were talking about the porn bomb. Yeah, so yeah, go ahead, Scott. Go ahead, recap.
I can't really take all the credit for the coming up with that Rob Saul, because actually right, I mean, like less than a minute after it happened, Jake called me and he's, get your stream down, get some use porn bombed, and it was Rob Saul.
Okay, so he put that in your head, but Jake is pretty sharp, and I mean he notices all these copyright issues and really like what might get you in trouble. So I would say there's a pretty good chance that if Jake said it, he might be kind of right about something. Wow.
Yep. Before it happened, Jake even said, "Put up the screen, Jake, you could feel it was coming."
Wow, because he kind of knows who's out there, who's lingering in the chat, and yeah, Jake gets vibes. Shout out to my friend Jake. How you doing, brother? You haven't been on BF Live in quite a while. I don't hate you.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Jake? Jake Hudson, aka Scott's Gun. What's up, man? BK's checking in. What's up, family? That's right. You know what's up. Come on, man. We're not even done with the opening chat family check-in. And let's see. Ding Dong getting the love from Dave Daffler. Clauder's getting the love from Dave Daffler. Lisa is saying, Hoya to Brian, that porn bomb was definitely Saul. Whoa. We got a confirmation by Peter Sky Parker. Our source, Peter Sky Parker, says,
I was raised by a gay man.
I know. Oh,
got me speaking of Jake, I got a by the way.
Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. You got a by the way Jake shirt? Let me see. Oh, you got another Jake shirt? Well, you really do back Jake. You're not lying.
Well, actually, Bobby gave it to me because
Didn't fit.
you know.
We didn't want it no more. There you go. That's cool. Shout out, Jake. PSP is laughing about the porn bomb situation and everything, I think. Cribs Crabs, maybe. Hit that dumb ting on the left. He's also called the like button. Thank you, Dave. We're just now getting him started with the fun today. Let's see. Dave Daffler, you forgot the exclamations. Brian Clauder says, Rob's new phone number is for sale. Yeah, I heard something going around about Rob had a new phone number or something like that. So I guess he's even blocking the personal people he would shit talk to. Now they can't shit talk back. I don't know what's going on with that. But Dave Daffler's getting the shout out love from Pulper80. Brian Clauder's getting the love from Pulper80. Thanks, BF. No, thank you, Space Chief. You are marvelous. Terry Nee in the house says Dave Daffler, the love of the birds. Just you're number one, even though it says number 14, and thanks for using the buffalo emoji. Just a guess, getting the love right away from Dave Daffler. Pulper80 is shouting out just a guess. And Pulper80, LOL jinx to Dave Daffler. Dave Daffler is shouting out Pulper80 copycat. Just is shouting out Dave right back. Pulper says, just supporting your bit, Dave Daffler. Thank you guys for supporting me. Why you support each other? Just a guess is saying, hey, Pulper80. Jetty Shepherdini is checking in from Scotland. He says, afternoon, everyone. Love you all. Even if I ignore you, today's been a bad day, but you are a family in a weird but strange way. Thank you for acknowledging that, Jerry. And I feel the same way, bro. You know, we only get to know each other through these shows, man. But I do consider our kind of tight group that we kind of roll with and kind of know. We're chat family. And so you are part of that, brother. PSP says, Scott, I was just about to send you the screenshot of the porn bob, but just saw that it's not as blurry as I remember. And now I'm a little disturbed by it. Oh, God. Yeah. They rocked Scott's soul. I've never seen kind of Scott react like this. He kind of hit me live with this. He goes, BF, and you could tell, Scott feels totally, victimized by having to see this image, didn't you, Scott?
Yeah. Jake, I guess they started another stream right after and told me to come back, but I couldn't, man. I was just sitting there I had the shock face. I just didn't talk, just my mouth half open and real.
It was for real, and you were really victimized. Pulper80 getting the love and the hearts from Dave Daffler. Pulper80 is saying, hey to just a guess. Johnny A says, smash the like. Thanks for checking in, positive chat family. Jerry says, and the lovely way, I don't know what to say. Take care, everyone. Well, come on, stick around with us, Jerry Shepherdini. Hang out, brother. You always got us. What's up, avocado? Too soon? Johnny getting all the ampersands. Hello, Pulper from Johnny A. Pulper's getting the laughs from Brian Clauder. LOL 56K, that's all the way. Dave Daffler says, I'll watch Stormy for you, Scott Fitzpatrick. That didn't sound creepy at all.
Yeah,
Space Chief is checking in saying, Chi-Chu 2024. That's Mrs. Shawnee Schultz, our producer from Replayables. Peter Scott Parker is laughing. It wasn't so. Wait a minute. We have conflicting stories now. We have it wasn't so. Hoya Dave from Ding Dong. Brian Clauder, I love to entertain your offer. Hello. Let's see. Stream on spots are all running. And the lovely Dave Daffler checks in with a pretty color saying, all porn bombs welcome now. No, Dave Daffler. Or I'll give them your number and then you can deal with that on a personal level. All right. Well, for right now, I'm glad you're here, Dave Daffler. For right now, that was the opening chat family check-in. But we always check back in with the chat family the whole time here on BF Live. But that was the opening chat family check-in.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
All right. Uh-oh. Let me get some of these more of these coming in. Uh-oh, says Dave Daffler. Ding Dong says a yes, Space Chief. And Bob Brady checks in with another generous $2 and says, porn bomb super sticker. Wait a minute. No porn bombs here on BF Live. Let's see. He was checking in. It's the bro, it's Matt. He coined it. It's the Midday Freaks. You know it, Matt. You're just in time. We just got done with the opening chat family check-in, but we always roll with the chat all throughout BF Live. I'll be here with you here for the better part of the next 2.5 to 3 hours. So let's keep having fun and let's get this day started. Ding Dong is getting the love from Space Chief 75. I'm going to share something important here. So let me get my video file share. Let me look at my live folder. And I want to share, I want to acknowledge something that once again, anyone who watches my show even like 2 times in a row can see that Dave Daffler has been one of my most hearty, most generous, most just loyal. I don't know what to say. Just I'm so grateful to have somebody like him backing me financially and emotional support and otherwise encouragement and all that stuff. And so it is the 1-year anniversary of him losing his beloved pet P. And I know Dave. I don't want to really pick at your scab, brother, but I also don't want to not acknowledge it. So I'm going to take this time and I'm going to, with the help of Terry Nee, I'm going to play a little something called "Rest in Peace" P. And this is for our friend Dave Daffler and anybody that's lost a parent. And thank you, Terry Nee, for making this. Let me play this. This is for Dave. Rest in peace, P. As we remember the good stuff.
No, Bob.
Rest in peace, P. And thank you, Terry Nee. That's just acknowledging a friend and our friend's a wonderful pet. And Terry Nee, and I just want to acknowledge, it just kind of shows how we kind of all chat family, kind of look out for each other and our feelings and everything. So thank you to Dave Daffler for being a great, generous friend. And rest in peace, P. And thank you, Terry Nee. Okay, now we can get on with some other fun stuff here on BF Live. J Dog lets you know that Dave got me my first Levy Horse membership. J Dog, I'm sure most of the people probably on this very page with you right now can probably have that same statement about being members on my channel and many other channels right here on YouTube. Thank you to Dave Daffler. Jerry Shepardina says, sorry to be a downer, but thank you, Bobby, and great to see you back, Scott. Hey, man, look, like we just did. Thanks for letting us know that you're kind of in a bad way, but we kind of helping you, bro, because that'll make me kind of want to help you more. Just like our friend Dave Daffler, man. We can't stop bad things from happening in life. We can't always plan that, but we can try to make the best of the days we have. Johnny A. Electra Nurse stream was so cool, says Johnny A. We hope to have Electra back on BF Live soon. LOL, Jerry Shepardini. Dave Daffler says, thanks, BF, Bobby, and Terry Nee. I miss that little bastard so much. Thank you very much, Dave, man. Appreciate you, brother. I just made you read $1 Super Chat is back with a $2 one with a $2 super stick. Super stanker. That thing stank. Thank you. I just made you read a $1 super chat for the $2. I appreciate that. Ding Dong is giving the hugs and the love to Dave. Pauper 80 is saying Scotty frames per Fitzgerald. Wait a minute. Yeah, he's almost back. He's back to his kind of Max Headroom mode. I just made you read a $1 super chat saying, oof, bad timing. Sorry. That's okay. I appreciate you, and I appreciate all the super chats and the fun. Sorry, Dave Daffler. That's no problem. Dave's part of this podcasting game. He knows all about this shit. Who's Bird? That was my generous friend Dave Daffler, who I always talk about. Dave Daffler and Terry Nee. when Dave first came around the scene that we got to know him anyway, Scott, was through just being in the chat and the Shuli show everything, right? And he had his bird P, and then when he would say something funny or annoying to Bobby, Bob would go, "Get out of here, you fucking bird." You're fucking with your bird. And then Terry Nee is the bird also. So that's kind of the origin of the bird family. And P was our beloved pet of our friend Dave Daffler, who's so generous. Like this guy right here. Thank you, Dave. You didn't come on. You didn't have to do that. You've already given me a lot. Thank you so much. And thank you, Terry Nee. Once again, thank you for the $10. And you don't have to say thank you, my friend. Spurk Snake's checking in saying, Dave Daffler, you're a champ. I thank you for your company here in the chat. A lot of us wouldn't be anywhere close to it being calling ourselves successful or be able to do this on a regular basis if it wasn't for Dave Daffler. So I wanted to acknowledge him. Thank you, Spurg Snake. Spurg Snake is getting love from Pauper 80. Hoya, everyone, for the dang lizard checking in. Hoya. Hoya. Well, it's time for that. There you go. All right, we just want to acknowledge our friend. Hey. Well, Hoya, he said, Hoya, let me take some banners down and get on to some other stuff here. We'll take that down. And why don't we get in one? We're going to change it because now we're about to get into some Cyke content. But first, we're going to change the gear, and we need a little bit of Hoya.
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
Hoya. All right. So let's do this now. Let's get into the latest Cyke Labs content here on BF Live. I always like having a feature whenever there's something new out from Cyke Labs, the lovely Cyke Labs, and Ding Dong is the lovely part of Cyke Labs as far as I can tell. All right, so let's play this. Here's another one, Scott. I always like to say, and another one. Let me cue this up. So it's all about the face swaps. It's always about blowing people's mind. And this one and another one, Cyke Labs, feature here on BF Live today, the boss of the Dabbleverse, Stuttering Anthony, as titled by Cyke Labs. Scott, let's go.
No, don't make a face like that because you're off fucking. Cyke's my friend.
Man, the fucking Parky abandons everybody. Mr. Muddy Bags, Mr. Super fucking down the Parky. What happens? Goodbye, Gino.
Look at these faces. Look at that. Look at these faces. Yeah. So Stuttering Anthony. Go.
I was looking at it thinking, who does it remind me of? Anthony Coombs is who it reminds me of.
That's it. There's a Stuttering Anthony. Yeah, let's check it out. So this is great because he's got the voice swap, but he's ragging on Kumia with Kumia's own likeness. So let's check this out. Much like the Shuli and the Rob one.
Goodbye, Christy. Goodbye. What's the other dude? Joanna and what the fuck's the other guy's name? I had him on my show too. Oh, Schultz. Whatever.
Oh.
Goodbye, Bill Schultz. What the fuck?
You got it.
What happened, Pocky? Mr. Loyalty? You abandon everybody. You got no fucking loyalty. I don't know. He said, "Come on," but
that shirt stain.
That's me in the corner.
That shirt stain, Scott. So, everybody's speculating that it's hair dye, right?
Right. I watched that episode, and he was originally saying it was oil that he was changing his oil or something, which you can tell it's not. It looks like it's a hair dye, I think.
Even still, why would you do that? I heard
why lie?
Right. I heard a good speculation that some people are saying he's too cheap to buy good hair dye. So he's using like the Just for Men, which is supposed to like kind of blend in and kind of come out over time. And maybe it's kind of running. That's also a theory too. But let's keep on going with this cool masterpiece, Stuttering Anthony. Let's keep going.
Someone wrote that. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion.
Great voice. As far as the swap, buddy. Great voice.
But fucking hell.
Listen to that. That's Anthony all the way.
York critiquing me. You're a fucking 64-year-old fucking guy who had quadruple bypass. You can't even drink anymore. You couldn't even fucking exercise. I'm in the gym every fucking day. You got to read the writing on the wall, you pock-faced prick. You got to say to yourself, holy shit, I better start working out. I can't fucking...
Even on the close-up, good job, Cyke, man. That stuff converts real good, man.
Drink every day and expect...
But just like the Perry one, this is good because when it's the other voice talking at the cadence of the person that they're mimicking, that's what's funny.
My liver to hold on. But your heart couldn't hold on. I'm shocked. I didn't even know you had a heart. Scheduler.
Uh-oh. We know whose chair that is.
Yeah.
A hot girl. You think Missy B's hot? Not for me. Money. Do you have Robsol? Yeah. I have a cool guy that's not a racist. Well, I'm spurred a moment, Rob. I'm not.
I was raised
I'll
by
never say that I'm going to do a well-produced show because I don't want to. I'd rather be fucking bare ball.
And there you go. That's Cyke Labs. And another one, as I like to say. That is the latest from Cyke Labs and Ding Dong, the lovely Ding Dong. Let's see what everybody's got to say about that, Scott. What do you think, brother? What are your impressions of that one?
I didn't hear you.
Oh, okay. Maybe I froze up that time. I was just asking what your kind of impressions were. That was kind of funny, huh?
Yeah. It's this technology kind of scares me, though.
Well, yeah, I mean, it is because, like I said, unless you see something happen physically, yeah, I wonder, you wonder who's going to be like the first to get kind of caught up in this and have a face swap and made of a video of a crime on them. I don't know. It's crazy. Let's see. Lisa is saying, dang lizard, Hoya. Dang lizard getting the love and a salute from Spurg Snake. Oh, by the way, firm handshakes, heterosexual handshakes to my friend Spurg Snake. Whose house? Dave's house. Oh, hell yeah. Whoop, that's right. Oh, hell yeah, you son of a bitch. Let's see. La Jala. F you, Hoya. Really? F you, Hoya? Ding Dong. Hoya. Let's see. Ha ha ha, says Spurg Snake. Dave Daffler's laughing. Dang Lizard saying hi to Dave Daffler and Spurg Snake. Ha ha, says Jerry Lahane. Jerry is getting the love from Dave Daffler. Bill Schultz. Spurg pulled it out for him. Pulper80 is saying, haha, excellent work, Cyke and Ding Dong. There you go. Here it comes. Here comes the love. Dave Daffler loves it. Thank you, Dave Daffler. Dave, congrats on the tribute. There you go. Thank you, Pulper, for the love from Ding Dong. Good morning. Here she is checking in. It's the lovely DJ Electra. How you doing today, Electra? How you doing today? Good morning. Let's see. Electra, you hot heart, hot love. There you go. And all the love right away from Dave Daffler. Electra, hey, how are ya? Says Spurg Snake. Ding Dong is saying Hoya to Electra. Hi, Electra from Johnny A. Jerry Lahane says, Electra, they just mentioned you. Gotta be on this show again soon. The Dang Lizard says, SJ wishes he would sound like that, LOL. Electra says, Dave Daffler, Spurg Snake, Ding Dong, Johnny A, Jerry Lahane, hey, y'all, got them all in one. Hey, Electra from Dang Lizard checking in. Sounds like Conti, but there's some good parts in there where it really sounded like Anthony. But yeah, sometimes because you don't know if you're like, your eye is telling you you're seeing one person, but you're listening for the other, at least what I've noticed personally. And so I kind of have to really concentrate, like, what am I looking at and listening to? Hey, Dang Lizard from the lovely DJ Electra Fry. Dave Daffler just tipped me $14. Why, thank you. Thank you, Stream Elements Bot, for letting me know that. Ding Dong says, the skull is the best part, I think, says Ding Dong. Great work, Cyke, from our friend DJ Electra and Ding Dong. Both of you getting the love. Ding Dong saying thank you, Electra, for the compliments. Cool nurse show, Electra. There you go. That's some twisted funny, Jerry Lahane says. $14. Who's the tech Scott? What? $14. Who's the tech Scott? Firm handshakes. We got the firm heterosexual handshakes. Terry Nee, thank you for that fun tribute video that I was able to play here today for our friend. Having size limitations, megabytes that is. I put the full video on my YouTube at Terry Nee 1408. So there you go. If you're on YouTube right now, you just type in Terry Nee, TerryNee 1408, and maybe you can see the whole bigger version of that, the full size version of that as intended to be seen. Tiff Wash is checking in. What's up, T Wash? Should I ask? Or, hey, Tiffany Washington, how you doing today? Checking in. Dave Daffler, thank you for another $2, my generous friend. Scott, may I call you about Stormy's actions? Oh, wait a minute. Shout out Stormy. Hoya Tiff from Ding Dong. Lisa says Hoya, Tiff Wash, hey from Spurk Snake, hey T Wash from Electra, and Tiff is getting the love from Johnny. All right, well, we're caught up with the chat family check-in, so let's get on to some more fun here on BF Live. Let's check in with some news, because I got some news and maybe some extended stories that we can discuss in here in my next segment, BF Live's Not So Serious News. Let's do some of that. Okay. All right, I'm over here in my news desk production studio here now on BF Live, where I'll read the news to you here from the BF Live news studios. To play my little background noise, and we get into BF Live other news, or the BF Live Not So Serious News here today for July 22nd. We're starting off a new week, y'all. Come on, y'all. I'm loving the energy. We're doing it together. Maybe not everybody's ready to start off the week, but damn it, whether we're ready or not, we're going to do it together, and we're going to do it here with the BF Live Not So Serious News from my studios. Okay, let's do this. And our first story, this one, Scott, and I know you're not much of a seafood guy, but I got a seafood story here. This talks about ultra rare orange lobster found at a Red Lobster eatery in Colorado. Shouldn't have gone to Orange Lobster. But I digest. Let's see what this is all about, Scott, because when you cook lobsters, I don't know if you're familiar with this, but they kind of turn like kind of red or orange anyway. So it's odd to kind of get one out of the water like that. Let's see what happened. And this might kind of be similar to like your very rare animal story. This says, the manager of a Red Lobster restaurant in Colorado said a rare orange lobster that arrived at the eatery will be taking a permanent crustacean vacation to the Denver Aquarium. The orange lobster was spotted by Jose Romero, a dishwasher at the Pueblo restaurant, and the general manager decided to spare the rare-colored invertebrate from the dinner plate. The quote says, "I have been at Red Lobster for 12 years. I always unpack the live lobster shipments, and I have never seen an orange lobster. I noticed it right away, how different it was, and I thought, oh my goodness, I better get him in the tank and find my managers," Romero told KRDO-TV. The general manager said the lobsters with rare colors such as orange and blue are usually sifted out before shipment arrives at individual restaurants, but this one slipped through our system. The orange coloration is believed to occur in only, get this, Scott, 1 out of every 30 million lobsters, my friend. It comes out of the water orange, and it ended up at a Red Lobster, ironically enough. An orange lobster caught off the Maine coast in June of 2023 is currently being studied by researchers at the University of New England to determine whether the cause of the peculiar pigment is genetic or a result of environmental factors. Let's run the video of here and let's see what an orange 1 in 30 million caught out of the water looks like.
Welcome back now to a story that is absolutely Colorado. The Red Lobster in Pueblo has found itself in possession of a really rare find, a live lobster with a bright orange shell.
Very rare. Now, workers there hope the discovery will end up helping the restaurant. Last week, while unpacking a shipment,
see the ones on the right, Scott?
Immediately stood out.
They typically like They typically look like a blue or green, you understand?
Last week, well,
right there. Like they typically look this color in a tank. When I go to the store, they have like a bluish or a greenish kind of hue to them. But this one looked like it was already been cooked.
Unpacking a shipment, one lobster immediately stood out. It's the orange one. Realizing that he was looking at something very special, one of the kitchen employees grabbed him up, having never seen anything like it in his 12 years on the job. And there's good reason for that. An orange lobster is 1 in every 30 million.
So as soon as we realized how rare Crush was, we started reaching out to local Colorado zoos and aquariums to see if anyone was set up and equipped to take over this beautiful animal. So we're definitely looking to find him a home.
You might have heard his name is Crush, named after the legendary 1970s Broncos Orange Crush defense. Employees, so the extra attention will help get the word out and that the Red Lobster in
Suck it,
Pueblo
Bobby.
is still very much open for business, although you won't be able to munch on the orange lobster there, Crush. As for finding him a home, we just learned a short time ago that Crush now headed to the Denver Aquarium.
Absolutely, Colorado is a
There you go. Hey, something about that way that guy said munch on the orange lobster made it sound like a sexual metaphor. Like, hey, girl, let me munch on that orange lobster, girl. Shout out to the 31 people that have or are currently watching BF Live. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons on the way in and out. It's absolutely free. We're currently in the middle of the BF Live Not So Serious News. I hope you enjoyed that first story. Let's see what our friends have to say. Our generous friend Dave Daffler shows up with $5 in a beautiful color of green, and it says, Terry Nee was my first friend on this internet thing. Always a straight shooter. You can't buy that. Dave, like I said, I've said it multiple times, but I didn't anticipate all this chat famine. And it sounds like you're saying much the same thing, man, that you've found a good friend here, and you just can't even buy that for anything. But thank you for the $5. Just the same, I collect different color crabs. Well.
I was raised by a gay man.
Sounds like somebody's got you beat. Let's see. Jared Lahane says, Bybee is the Energizer Bunny banging around, making a comeback. Yeah, Bybee. I hope you're doing good, brother. Let's see. Dave Daffler says, you always trust a restaurant that has pictures of the food on the menu. There you go. More you know from Dave. Terry Nee says, my lobster is always orange, red, bay, seasoning. Yeah, Terry, but right. So I know you're a regional dude, and obviously you're talking about lobster, and maybe you like some lobster and all. But yeah, typically they only get that way from the heat of cooking them. So yeah, it is like, how'd your cooked ass get in the water? Maybe somebody partially cooked him and put him back in the water? Is that a thing? I don't know. Maybe science will tell us. Thank you, Cherry Nee. Paul Brady says, poor rare lobster is handcuffed. Didn't know orange lobsters were such criminals. That's right. He going to Red Lobster jail. They sending him off. Where you going?
I'm going to jail.
That's right, man. Hey, man, and you see those claws, man. I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of one of those claws, Scott. You notice that they do put the rubber bands on those big lobster claws.
Yeah. See, have you ever? Do you cook and eat them live ones?
I don't. I'm not big on lobster. We do eat steamed crabs here where I'm at. I'm in Maryland. I'm in the Mid-Atlantic, so I do like a crab. I grew up. I didn't want to get kicked out of the state, so I learned to like crabs. No, I love steamed crabs, and I've cooked them myself. And yeah, they start out kind of bluish and all, and then they end up kind of red or orange like that, Scott. But yep.
I was wondering what the crushing power was on them big old claws.
So you get nicked a couple times when you're dealing with them and all. Of course, I learned to get some tongs and all. But yeah, you always got the older relative to come, get out of the way. You don't need them tongs. Get out of the way, you sissy, you pussy. Like, and then they come back like this, going, see, there wasn't nothing wrong there. That went fine. I'm just fine with my three fingers. Yeah. They would always kind of get bit. But yeah, they can get you pretty good, and they give you good blood pinch and give you a good. Like, they can break your skin and all. But those son of a bitches, they look like they put a good gash in you, maybe. Dave Daffler says, that lobster was cooked or just a Mexican. Hey, Holmes, I resemble that remark. Welcome to Orange Lobster, Holmes. It's next to Red Lobster, okay? You couldn't afford that. The blue one, says Johnny A. Paul Brady is getting the last from Peter Sky Parker. Show his pee-pee. No pee-pee. F the Broncos, Matt says Raider Nation. It's not often that you'll hear Scott pipe in excitedly in the middle of any kind of thing. So I thought that was, and I thought that was funny when you did that. You were like, fuck yeah, Broncos. You heard something Broncos. You're like, fuck yeah, Broncos Orange. But Matt had to come back with his Raider Nation. Let's see.
The Hack Ride is going to be a better year.
Okay, the Oregon Broncos, as he's calling them, because he's counting on his Ducks there to make a difference. Paul Brady, 2 orange lobsters just stole my truck. Hello. It's an orange lobster. Ooh, ooh. Let's see. Matt is getting the love from Dave Daffler. Peter Scott Parker says, see, that's what I'm saying, PSP. I don't know if you put that together right as I was saying that, or maybe you were listening the same way, but hey, let me watch that. Come on, girl. Let me watch that orange lobster, girl. Yeah. He made it sound like it was something. LOL Dang from Ding Dong. Matt is saying bones up to our friend Dave. Dang Lizard is getting the love from, in the laughs, from Pulper 80. Bones up from Peter Sky Parker. Scott Fitzpatrick says, gotta wonder if it tasted any different than the rest. I wonder. I bet we could have probably found a real rich man to say, I would pay top dollar for that. And I'm guessing he would have that accent. I'm just guessing they would have had that accent. I'm just guessing. I know those bones were for Daffler. Ha ha ha. There you go. Bones up for Dave. Also, I forgot my name is Peter and not David. Okay. Let's see. Getting all your aliases. Peter Sky Parker, I plan on calling you as a witness before the judge. Uh-oh. Talk to the judge. I know people used to have different meanings. Scary Ones, Coconut Crab, says Johnny A. Johnny A getting the love from Dave Daffler. No problem, Dave from Peter Scott Parker. Hey, Dave from Johnny A. PSP is getting the bones up from our friend Matt. Terry Nee says crabbing in Chrisfield, Maryland was great family fun. Crabbing can be fun. Yep, I like crabbing. Did you do chicken necks? Did you do a trot line? Did you do traditional baskets? Let me know in the chat. Let's see. They're good eating, Terry, says Johnny A. All right, we're caught up in the chat. Let me get you to another story here in the BF Live Not So Serious News today. I got plenty of other stories here. Some of you guys might remember this slide in Detroit, Scott. I think I did a report on it last year. They have this big municipal city slide that everybody was like flying down and flying off of like 2 years ago after COVID.
Yeah.
You remember this, right?
I remember.
Well, guess what? It's back, baby. Detroit's giant slide is back. There will be probably fewer bruises this time. So look, they made some modifications. Let's see what modifications they made, Scott, and then we'll take you back. We'll reminisce. Oh, bye, Dave. And then we'll reminisce on when it used to not work so good. But this says in Detroit, a giant slide in Detroit reopened Friday, and no one lost a tooth yet. The slide at Belle Isle State Park made headlines, landed on late night TV, and even inspired a song after a viral videos in 2022 showed riders flying and bouncing down the bumpy ramp. 2 years later, the 6-lane slide is open again, this time with some changes. The Department of Natural Resources added padding to the slide, boo, acquired new sacks for the riders, and skipped the wax, boo, come on, man. The quote goes on to say, it was awesome, even though it was kind of scary, says Elijah Griffin, 11, told the Detroit News. But some riders said the thrill was gone without the wax. Another quote goes on to say, it didn't do anything, Lorraine Edwards, 66, said. It was no fun at all. Scott, this 66-year-old lady is ragging on it, saying, that's no fun, you damn sissies. Back in our day, we flew off and busted our teeth, and that's how it was, right?
Hate to see a 66-year-old ragging.
I know, man. I'm telling you. Let's see. It says in 2022, video of the high-flying riders earned a mention on Jimmy Kimmel Live. Detroit rapper Jared Allen, who performs as G-Mac Cash, wrote a song. Says it's like jumping off a roof, he sang at the time. Man, you can lose a tooth. Megan Elliott, president of Belle Isle Conservancy, a group that supports park operations, said people had repeatedly asked when the slide would reopen. It was such a joy, said Elliott, who took a ride on Friday. Okay, so they're not even showing no video. And even if they did, Scott, what fun is video of people coming down a slide normally, right? We don't want to see that. We want to see what it looked like last time when they was messing up. I got that for you, too. I was recalling this story, and I said, I got to get the video when people was flying off this sumbitch. So let's take you back in time. Little BF Live time machine action, if you will. Taking you back to 2022 when the Detroit slide had wax on it and was a lot funner. That's not even a word. A lot more fun and a lot faster. Let's see. We got everything.
It was catching air, if I remember right.
Oh, my goodness. We're going to see some stuff. Let's see. We got that one. I want to make sure that I'm up here. They're good eating, Terry Nee says. We got that one. Adam has a slide. See, Adam's come. Soon you say slide, and you get Dave Daffler in here. That's what you get, Scott. That's what you get. What the hell am I? There it is.
Hello, Frisco.
That's right. Peter Sky Parker says, Pulper 80, I need to change this name as soon as possible. Name that car. Go. Not sure what car that was. Might have missed that. PSP, Pulper 80 says, Peter Guy Parker. Oh, but then how will you needle at your nemesis? Civic. Yes, it's a Civic slide. Adam Slideth, great for guys. Peter Guy Parker says, nah, I feel bad that empathy is one of my weaknesses. Weakness is a flat circle. I feel bad about that. Okay, let's go take the video, Scott. So let's take you back to 2022, just 2 years ago, when they waxed it and when it was fun. Let's see. Come on, let's get in. Yeehaw. Come on, Scott. It's going to be good. There's no sound on it, really. There they go. There they go. Look at this. Yeah, humans flying off of this. That's what I'm talking about. Yeehaw! Who needs all my front teeth anyway? I don't need my eye teeth. I got my summer teeth. Some are here, some are there, some are on the ground over there. Come on. Go on get. Go on get.
It's like a.
What's that, bud?
It's like a human. I forgot the name of it when I was a Cub Scout. The roller derbies. The wooden,
pine. Yeah, the pine derby.
Yeah, pine derbies. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look at it.
Pine derbies.
Yeehaw! Look, they've been coming down sideways and whatnot. And then them people gotta go. I gotta go down that shit. Oh, look.
Not a lot of big line though, is there?
No. Not a big line when they saw it was going like this. So that's what it used to do, Scott. But now they got that under control. So that's no fun. Even like it's such no fun that even a 60-some-year-old woman is cracking on it, dragging on it. Like, kids are a bunch of sissies. There you go. All right, let's see what everybody's saying about that. Let's see about that. Tyranny says, turkey neck string. Turkey neck string. Dock. Pooled long net. Also, last time I rode a bicycle behind a campground mosquito fogging truck. Whoa. The year that DDT was banned. What are you doing? Huffing? You're supposed to follow that thing around the campground. Time is a flaw. It's our friend Peter Sky Parker. Poked net. Oh, poked net? Okay. Adam says he's installing organic bumps. My humps, my lovely lady lumps.
Hello, Frisco.
Pulled net. Jesus, with the autocorrect. There you go. Pulled net. Right, I got you. I'm following you, brother. Guns don't kill people. Water slides kill people. That is true. Let's see. Time is also a falafel, says Pulparady. Love is a food and a drug. I like you guys. I like all these. I like these side comments in here. Terry Nee, I have chloridane for sale. Ooh, chloridane for sale. All right, let's get into another story here on BF Live. So we caught up with that one. Scott, this is a interesting one in the sense that the headline is why Trader Joe's everything but the bagel seasoning is illegal in South Korea. This is kind of interesting to me. My daughter is she went to South Korea. She had to go for a semester of schooling and everything. So when I hear stories about South Korea, it kind of piques my interest and all. She knows a little bit about their culture, and they're very strict over there. Obviously, Scott, like no joke.
Right.
Let's see. So let's read what's going on with this, and I'm gonna get back into some of these things. It says one of America's most popular exports is illegal in South Korea. Trader Joe's everything but the bagel seasoning mix. The blend, which is popular with influencers and regularly spotted in recipes on TikTok, contains salt, minced onion, sesame seeds, and poppy seeds, the last of which is banned in South Korea. And here's where it gets sticky, Scott. Travelers arriving at Seoul's Incheon Airport recently have reported seeing signs specifically mentioning the everything but the bagel seasoning mix not being permitted. One poster on X, formerly known as Twitter, shared a poster from the airport. The sign had a picture of the seasoning mix and read in Korean, "We would like to inform you that the following products containing poppy seeds are restricted from being brought into the country as Papaver somniferum L," which is kind of the plant name for poppy seeds, an ingredient of the poppy family designated as narcotic substance under South Korea's narcotic drugs control law has been detected. Seed products with narcotic substances have always been banned from being brought into Korea. Recently, the customs offices have been strengthening crackdown on narcotics-related items, an airport representative told CNN. The poppy plant is a vital source for the same compounds which are found in painkillers like codeine and morphine, as well as street drugs like heroin, although the seeds themselves don't contain any opiates. Recently, a blogger on Korean website Naver posted about their experience bringing Trader Joe's products back from the U.S. to South Korea. In a post made July 14th, the blogger reported that she brought about 20 bottles of the seasoning, which she learned about online. However, they came out of the luggage conveyor belt with a yellow lock on them, and she had to speak with airport officials to explain why she had brought the forbidden items into the country. There seems to be some confusion, she wrote, adding that other people from her flight also had their products confiscated. Ultimately, I gave up the seasoning bottles, and then I was let go, she concluded. And South Korea is not the only country with restrictions on poppy seeds. Singapore, the seeds are officially classified as prohibited goods by the Central Narcotics Bureau, but people who want to bring them in the country, whether in seed form or in food products, can apply for an exemption through the country's Health Sciences Authority. So there you go, Scott. I had a feeling it had to do with the poppy seeds, brother. Have you heard that legend before about people showing up dirty on drug tests because of the poppy?
Poppy muffin or something. Yeah, I've heard that, but I assume that it takes like buckets of them. You know, I assume it takes a lot of poppy seeds to make somebody. I would have thought.
Right. Same here, Scott. You thought if it was that easy that everybody would be doing it, right? So just taking the seed. But there must be enough of a risk, or obviously they're like a zero tolerance country over there. So they don't even want any derivatives or anything even close that could be concentrated at near drug anywhere near the place. So that's one of them things.
Yeah, you don't want to get locked up abroad and anywhere near South and North Korea.
Yes, bro. That's what I was getting ready to say. I think locked up abroad. Right. Here you're being all respectful, thinking your game is tight. Like, I'm coming in with a bottle of water, everything, and some seasoning and all. And they're like, and you thinking you're good. And they're like, all of a sudden, you like behind a cell in Korea and all. That's like, yeah. I'm going to jail. And that'd be a hell of a thing to go for.
Rub.
Let's see. PSP says, I love the fake laughter. Well, thank you, Peter. Thank you, Peter Guy. Thank you, Peter Guy Parker. I think I was reading a Peter Sky Parker the whole time because I know of a Peter Sky Parker. Peter Guy Parker. Thank you. Yeah, man. I just like taking all the fun stuff that I grew up with, all the kind of fun elements and sounds of radio and podcasting, streaming, friends, all that shit, and mixing it up here every day like we're doing it right now on BF Live in the middle of the day. No one has the more midday, early day fun on YouTube than us right here, and we're not even started at it. Doesn't feel like it. And the most generous Pulperati comes back and goes, I got with one with gifted BF. Thank you for the one gifted, Paul Brady. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you for continuing to grow this family. Sold, says Tyranny. Sold to the Tyranny. Peter Guy Parker, I'm surprised more people don't use that soundbite. Let's see. I'm not sure which one I play so many of them, but let's see. I'm glad you like them, man, because I love it, man. I hear these things, and I like this timing of them. I like the challenge of trying to hit them and making it fun for everybody. Paul Brady's getting the love from Electra. Heya, or Hoya. Electra from Paul Brady. Let's say Heya. Pilots would get pulled over for eating poppy seed bagels, failed drug test, Terry Nee. Yeah, that is like one of the first ones I started hearing about, where these people that really were known for really not wanting to have drugs in their system and not doing them were suddenly found themselves like, hey, what am I coming up dirty on a test for? And then having to really trace it back to eating a poppy seed bagel. Crazy what you can get popped on. Hair test, poppy seed bagels. Tiff Wash checks in and says, I had a lemon poppy seed muffin and I was popped when I was younger. There you go. You got popped for having it in your system. Paul Brady says, Tiff Wash, you pooped when you were younger? I am jealous. Poop, pop. Let's see. I'm thinking she's saying she got popped for having something in her, maybe, but let's see. Maybe it's poop. We're all the same person. There you go, PSP. I see. There you go. You got your name changed back. Cool. I see that. Well, Big Boss is checking in. Come on, Big Boss. Come on. Afternoon, Tiff, and the return of 8-Bit Scott. What's up, Big Boss? How you doing? Yeah, Scott is at a undisclosed location, trying to make it work for me. I'm so appreciative here, keeping me company here on BF Live with all you today. And yes, for those of you who don't know the Scott update, his fiber optics is kind of like on the down low, kind of having issues with it. So he's at an undisclosed location on the dial-up. Old school. We're bringing it old school. Come on in, Scott. Tiff Wash saying, hey, boss. Adam is not gay. Ask Randy. Suck one dick and all of a sudden you get it.
Shut the fuck up.
Nope. Let's see. Paul Brady says, Scotty is a huge fan of the original Nintendo Entertainment System. Is that like an inside joke between you two?
I don't know what it means.
Okay, I'm just making sure there wasn't a reference on another show that I overlooked.
The fuck up.
I guess.
What's that?
I guess I'm just considered old technology or something.
Man.
Or something. I don't know.
Yeah, there you go. That's
I'm
right.
behind.
That's right. He's trying to get Wi-Fi through the old original 8-bit NES Pulper 80. Tiff Wash getting the love from Dave Daffler. Big Boss is getting the love from Electra. Oh, hey Dave from Tiffany, Washington. Juju Johnny saying Pong was a fun game. Big Boss, hey there Electra. It's an 8-bit joke. Hi-oh, we got it. It took us a second, kind of when you jump off a story and you get back in the stream. We're jumping back and forth, but we eventually caught up with you. Hey Tiff, hey Electra from Tiffany, Washington. Scott is playing Candy Crush right now. I don't think so. And you were tagging Big Boss's line. There you go. There you go. I'm sorry. Sorry I didn't keep up with the proper flow of what was being said. And 8-bit Scott, there you go. Now we're all caught up. All right, let's get on some other fun stories I got for you here on the BF Live. Not so serious news. I'm in the newsroom. I'll run back to my regular studios. Yeah, so that's a word of warning. And yeah, so don't mess with them poppy seeds if you got to go for the drug test or something. We don't want people to think you're on the heroin. But yeah, so South Korea, don't mess around. So if you ever go to South Korea, don't even play with Trader Joe. Don't even mention it up. You go and say that name in that country. All right. What do we get into? Is that the one I want to get into? Where's the other one? I did that one. Okay, why don't I put a bow on this son of a bitch? We're getting on some other fun stuff here on BF Live. I thought I had another fun story to do, but what I got for you? Yep.
Do poppy seeds even affect the flavor of whatever you're eating that much?
You're gonna have to ask our bagel eating and avocado eating friends out here, Scott, because I'm not really.
I was just trying to buy you some time.
Hi, thank you. That's cool. Yeah, thank you for buying me some time. I appreciate that. The stretch and all. Why don't we get into some other stuff here? I'll run my element. We'll wrap up the news and we'll get into some other fun stuff here. But that was the BF Live, not so serious news or other news for today, Monday, July 22nd. Oh, I'm back. Had to run over here. Back in the other studio. Yeah, I'm back. What's up? Had to come over from the new studio right over there. Okay. We're back, BF Live. Hope you enjoyed that not so serious news. Let's see what our friends are saying and then get on some other fun stuff here. Got the tag on the line. Electra says, hi, T-Wash. Didn't see you. Hi earlier. Say hi earlier. Peter Scott Parker says, I heard scientists are working on figuring out a way to turn fentanyl into poppy seeds. No, I wouldn't be surprised. And then sneaking into Korea. I know what you're saying, Peter Scott Parker. Big Boss is laughing at Electra. The generous Dave Daffler checks in with another $5 super chat, and he says, Scott, go buy some extra lives. Tiffany Washington saying, I sat my phone down, charging and cleaning up slowly. Well, there you go. Well, come on, keep us in your ear, and we'll keep you company while you do that. Haha, says PSP. Electra says, but I like to say hi again to Tiffany Washington. Big Boss is saying, Scott's internet simply adds to the comedy. Well, I'm glad that you like that. Taking advantage of every little thing that happens here on BF Live. Hi, Tiff, and hi, Electra from Peter Scott Parker. Big Boss, exactly from the Pulper 80, talking about adding to the comedy. Pulper 80, they're having fun with your connection today. See, making fun out of everything. PSP, Hoya, Peter Scott Parker from Electra. What's the cheat code on this? Yeah, how do you get out of this stuff?
You know, I was just watching myself. When I watch myself back on this live, I look normal, but I just looked at myself on the phone. That's terrible.
Yeah, it's very varying degrees of success with your signal. El Omega Red Boy checks in and say, Tiff's not real, she's a bot.
I am a robot.
Oh, she might be. There you go. What's up, L Omega Red Boy? Thanks for checking in. Tiff Wash is saying hi to PSP. La Hala La Jala says PSP. Holla at your boy. PSP, excuse me, Pulper 80 says Scott Fitzpatrick, no filter. Up, down. Up, down, left, right, select, start. Exactly. Everybody remembers that one. Everybody. And then make sure nobody else is on the other line, on the other line at your house. That's always the thing. Cleaning up slowly is my excuse to Stormy. There you go. Stormy, shout out. Tiff Wash is laughing at the fact that she's not real. And Big Boss is laughing at the fact she's not real as well. Pulparady nailed it, says Peter Sky Parker. I'm glad you guys are having fun today. Let's continue having some fun here on the BF Live. Let's see. What's it? 117. We did that. We did Cyke. I'll get my checklist here. We did that. All right. Why don't we check out the National Day calendar, Scott? Because it's always a holiday or a celebration for someone or something. Hey, and I also noticed that it's 1:22, bro. So that means we're having fun because time's flying. Typically, we do a 3-hour show. A 3-hour show. We're approximately exactly halfway through a 3-hour show. So coming up at 30 minutes past this hour, we're going to take a piss break and have more fun playing for you after that. But why don't we get into this right now? Let's check out the National Day calendar because it's always a holiday or a celebration for someone or something. So let's see what they are today.
3, 2, 1.
That's right. Let's check out the National Day calendar. We always hear about these quirky, crazy holidays for things we didn't even know existed. And also, I like to check the National Day calendar on purpose and see which ones we have today. So for July 22nd, 2024, we have National Fragile X Awareness Day, or Fragile. It looks like it's chromosomes. Oh, I'm sure. Fragile. It's Fragile, right, Scott? That you were talking about?
I guess. I don't know.
That's the old Christmas Story reference. It's also National Panouche. Are you a Christmas Story friend? I don't know if I've ever asked you about that.
Oh, yeah. I had a little Fragile
that's right.
lamp.
You do. You have the leg lamp and all.
And it broke.
Right.
It broke.
Just like the real movie. Wow. Wow. It is actually Fragile. Let's see.
Yeah.
It's also National Panouche Fudge Day. Is that a funny way that Rob says it? I don't know.
Was raised by a gay man.
Maybe that's why you say panouche fudge. Maybe you pack it. It's also National Mango Day. You cannot have it the mango. National Mango Day, July 22nd, as well as National Hammock Day. You must remember that bit, Scott.
Yeah.
You cannot have it the mango. You played that. All the stars won in mango, and they could not have it the mango. There you go. I'm glad you get my silliness. Let's see what National Fragile or Fragile X Awareness Day is. The X chromosome is fragile. It says National Fragile X Awareness Day, July 22nd. Each year on July 22nd, National Fragile X Awareness Day celebrates those impacted by Fragile X syndrome. The day also raises support for research, education, and awareness. Hashtag Fragile X Awareness Day. Fragile X syndrome is a mutation from the FMR1 gene and is the most common form of inherited intellectual disability. It impacts men more than women, and while a person may have the gene mutation, sometimes they do not have any apparent signs. Those who do show signs may have mild or severe symptoms. Physical, intellectual, and behavioral symptoms may appear, and they may vary between males and females. Women tend to have similar but milder symptoms or none at all. So I didn't know about this one. It says attention deficit disorder, all kinds of stuff, learning disabilities, soft skin. So we're learning something here. I always say, be careful because you just might learn something before I'm done here on BF Live. So today is National Fragile or Fragile X Chromosome Awareness Day. And apparently this fragile X chromosome can cause some of these problems today. So now we're aware. We are more aware. I feel more aware, Scott. How about you, buddy? One more?
I feel on it.
Okay. Not sure we're going to do any of that information, but I'm more aware of it. Let's see. Let's see what this fudge day is. National Panouche Fudge Day, also on July 22nd. National Panouche Fudge Day on July 22nd recognizes the creamy candy with an Italian name. If you like maple flavor, this nut-filled fudge is for you. Hands down, the best fudge out there to make. Hello. National Panouche Fudge Day. Panouche is pronounced Pinucci or Panucci. Pinucci. Okay. The Panucci, it's the Panucci Fudge Day, and is said to have Portugal origins. Have Portugal origin, becoming popular in New England during the 1700s among Portuguese whaling families. This sweet treat is considered the oldest fudge ever created. That's debatable. This fudge-like candy includes brown sugar, butter, vanilla, and milk. Some people add pecans, or other nuts, especially if making a candy in the form of a panouche. lighter in color than traditional fudge. Panouche tastes like maple thanks to the brown sugar. I could get down with some of this, Scott. What do you think, brother?
Yeah, I'd give that a go.
I'm
try that.
Brown sugar, butter, vanilla. You got me. You had me at brown sugar. How come you taste so good? There you go. So there you go. Who knew? I didn't even know. I would just ask. I've had like just chocolate fudge or can I have that fudge flavored fudge? Right.
Right.
But you go to some of the.
I like the chocolate fudge myself. I don't don't really like nuts in it either.
Ooh, yeah, nuts in milk. You don't like the nuts in the milk? Let's see what everybody's saying. So if you like some special fudge today, it's Panouche Fudge Day. Peter Guy Parker, I left out the B-A-B part. Yeah, you got A, up, down, left, right, left, A-B-A-B, B-A-B-A-B. I'm real, but understand the denial, says Dave Daffler. Paul Brady says, for all of those people playing Contra right now, taking you way back with those video games, you nailed it in your mind, and it's the thought that counts, says Peter Guy Parker. He also says, I only know from the Atari's song, up, down, left, right, left. Panouche, what the fuck exactly? WTF? Dave Daffler, ham hocks? Not sure. Peter Sky Parker, kind of sounds like lyrics from a Korn song. Nursery rhymes and video game button combos. Yes. Paul Brady says to Peter Sky Parker, I can't learn anymore. Come on, Dave Daffler. I know you don't like it too much. Fragile X Twitter Day. That's what I thought it was. Isn't that every day? Yes. Yes, if you go on Paul, yes. All right, Scott, thank you for the warning, my friend. Fragile X Twitter Day. Panouche Packers, yes. Never say.
I know I have a lot of gay tendencies, but
let's see. Dave Daffler just tipped me $16. Thank you, Stream Spot, for letting me know that. Thank you for all the generous super chats and the love today and the memberships. We're getting ready. We're working our way right up to the piss break, Scott. I'm coming your way, my friend. LOL, good point, Peter Scott Parker. As a matter of fact, we are right at the bottom. We are at the end of... We are at the chat family check-in, or the next one, the chat. We're all caught up with it now. So why don't we do this? Everybody, maybe you got to go to the bathroom. It's a good time to step away, grab a snack, grab a drink, grab a smoke, grab whatever you like, grab a friend, and tell them that nobody's having more fun in the midday than BF Live, Streamshow 117. How about we get into some Soullful Horoscope readings? Maybe we'll do a little Perry talk. I got internet shite. I got animals in the news. I got, can you make a sandwich? Can I make you a sandwich battle between the two hotties? We got a lot of fun stuff to get into. What are they saying? And I got a paper full of stuff here. But first, I think, and Scott's already gone, so I know ain't no thinking for him. I think we all need a piss break. I'll see everybody in 2.5 minutes right here on BF Live, Streamshow 117.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
You say it like it's a bad thing. I did touch my pee-pee. And you can too, boys and girls, but we'll talk about that later. Dave Daffler was dancing and enjoying himself. He danced with a dress, and he danced with men holding hands. He was dancing all together. Lisa loves dancing during the piss break dance. I love that Lisa enjoys that so much. Even Big Boss was getting down. We saw you get down, get funky, and get back up again. My friend, the Big Boss. So welcome to the show. Dave Daffler, he's hitting the John Travolta. He's hitting it all. Big Boss has got the lemonade. That cool, refreshing drink. Okay, truckers, throw that Gatorade bottle out your window now. That's right. That's a hack for back in the day. The old Gatorade bottle, man. That's right. I can't piss in no Coke bottle. I need that big neck right there. Throw them out the door. Let's see. Jerry Lahane says, Joey C says, the best duo to connect and collab is Hack, Ride, and Electra. I'm grateful to call them among my friends. Absolutely. Love that. Look, C-Lab. Let's read them as they are. Colonoscopy. Like, no. Hey, Joey C says, the best collabs, colonoscopy, colorama, colorino, coloruski. All right, Jerry Lahane, we're caught up with you. Why don't we do this now? I'm going to give you a programming reminder because today is Monday, and I know I got a lot of PCL family in the chat. Shout out to my PCL chat family. What's going up, man? We haven't had a show since the Tony stream, the Tony Pizza cooking stream. And I'll let you know, I'll update you that tonight there is no stream today. I was looking at the schedule, so PCL Monday night is not tonight, y'all. I'm just letting everybody know. My PCL family, Jim threw it in there, and Jim is the boss, as everybody knows. I just checked the PCL official Discord. They have it down as no show for today, the 22nd. And I believe it's related to Tom being on vacation. So we'll stay tuned. Keep watching BF Live every day, and I'll let you know when the next one comes on. Might be Wednesday, might be Friday. But until then, why don't we do this? Because I got PCL chat family in here. We like talking about our crazy friend Perry. So why don't we do it in a fun way in the segment I like to call Perry Talk. All right, let's do it. Getting a little Perry Talk here on BF Live. I like to go share whatever information is going out there, maybe share some of the most recent stuff that's been put out on Twitter and X. So let me see what I pulled for you last night. I have a couple clips here. Let's just go right to their X. So did you go back and watch any of the pizza stream, Scott? Have you had a chance to?
Did you say the pizza stream?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't get to watch it. No.
Yeah, last Wednesday's stream. Yeah. Let's see. I got a couple things here. Much like I did with Jim, shout out Jim PCL. He's the boss of our Perry Caravella Live, as everybody knows. If you ever want to get in one of these crowdsources where they're doing things like loading up the vacuum cleaner with meatballs or various meats and shooting them with Mike Lindell and all that stuff, if you ever want to get involved with that, shout out, get in contact with a Jim PCL, Jim Gray, on Twitter and X, and he'll help you. You can pitch in $5, $10, $20, whatever you want to pitch in, and have fun and join in on PCL with the fun of getting him to try to do these crazy stunts here. So let's go over their Twitter X a little bit. And much like I did with the boss, Jim Gray, I want to share some of the creative people that are involved around the shows. You know, I kind of bond and kind of relate to those kind of people. So last week we did Jim PCL. We featured all his AI stuff. And then I was seeing all this other stuff that these cool content creators are creating associated with Perry. And I wanted to share some of that here today as well. So that's what we're going to do for Perry Talk. But first, a message from Perry Caravella Live.
Get out of my house! Get out of my fucking house now!
I like that one says, should Perry Caravello be a guest on the Eric Andre show? So shout out Eric Andre. Anybody that recognizes Eric Andre's show recognizes that kind of ending there where he does kind of crazy and outrageous, and then they treat it like it's a commercial break and all, Scott. So that was fun there. Let's see what everybody's saying about this. What we got? Sounds like Joey C. 666 says Dave Daffler. He's ready for it. Big Boss is saying 1992. He's ready for it too. You ready to tell the story again, Perry?
Shut the fuck up.
Come on, one more time isn't going to hurt you. Let's see. Dave Daffler says Scott is trying to hit level 10. Leave him alone. He's trying to hit level 10. Have you gotten to? I don't know if he's gotten to it. He's working on it. Come on, Scott, you can do it. Maybe not. Perry almost put Tony Hawk in the oven last week. Man, he manhandled him like crazy. He cannot stand Tony Hawk, and even more so now with the Juliet connection, which I think is just fucking brilliant that they're teasing him with. He's getting down with Juliet. I'll just leave here and go visit Juliet, and she doesn't want you around and all that. That's just so much fun, man. So he's even more violent. Dave Daffler's laughing. There you go. And talking about our friend Jerry Lahane talking about collaborating with Hack Ride and DJ Electra. You might notice that new kind of fancy intro to my Perry Talk segment was done by them for my 100th show anniversary. So thank you to those guys. That proof is in the pudding. But now let's feature some of the content of the people in and around Perry Caravello Live. I want to share some of the creativeness and the fun that they have doing this stuff. Now, Scott, if you haven't really been keeping up, they one of Tom B's favorite things to do is to kind of put Perry in his place about the whole Juliet situation. And Perry is still sending like inappropriate texts and messages to her. Were you aware of that?
Right. Yeah. So, I assumed it hadn't changed any.
So let me see if I have it. I don't know if I should read it to you first or let me see. I think I'll just. Oh, here it is. Okay. I will read it to you first because then I want to show you one of these cool creative people that are surrounded by a part of the Perry Caravello family, chat family, kind of did with this, Scott. So this one here I'm going to share with you. This is a actual message that he sent to Juliet recently, and it might be blurry on your screen, so I'm going to read it for you. It says, and get this, Scott, check this in Perry's voice. I need energy. I'm not going to do Tom B. I need energy for my stream. So what I need to do is make love to you. This is the Juliet from Perry. If I don't make love to you, I will have no energy for my stream. I love you. I've always loved you since I've known you. I know you love me in return. We just have our stupid idiot over my stream, and they want to make it look like I'm a fucking knucklehead and need to have energy. I have energy, and loving you, and so I'll see you later. Have a great day. I'll see you when I see you. Can you believe that shit, Scott? Like he threw that out as some kind of game to Juliet, and he thinks he's not creepy.
Yeah, he's creepier, and his writing's creepier than him in person, or just to hear him speak. It's creepy writing. It reminds me of some things that Wendy says to Bobby Nicklow.
But like, it's the caption on that video says PCL creative assignment over the break. Recreate the sex pest text by acting it out using AI or any other way you want. We'll repost the best ones over and out. Which they've had to stop him from saying, got it, get it, over and out. They had to stop him from saying that because he says that to the point where you just get tired of it. So yeah, you would think that's AI, but lest anyone think that creepiness came from a computer, that's straight up 100% Perry Caravello Live. Dave is laughing, which is good. I want to swap out those refrigerator doors so bad, Dave. Yeah, sometimes I have texted that because I've heard Bob say that too, Scott. He wants to change the hinges because right now Perry has to go to against the wall and open this way, and so they always say he's too fat to fit in the thing. And Bob's like, "I'm gonna change them hinges for you when I come out there."
Yeah.
He's like, "No, you're not. It's the apartment's. It's not mine." LOL. Same Dave. Let's see. He's laughing. Hey, Big Boss from Dave Daffler. Stream Element bot's running. Dave said the police are still looking for Ronald McDonald. Hide, Space Chief 75. Big Boss says, LOL, I hope Perry was high when he wrote that. That is so. And then he goes, they played one of his messages the other night, Scott. I was rewatching the pizza stream, and he's going, totally respectful, not creepy at all. Totally, no way. He thinks just because he's saying creepy things in a polite, respectful manner, Scott, that they're not creepy. He really has no gauge of his creepiness. Look who hit level 10, just saying. Good, Scott.
I guess he really leans into wearing a person down. He wear him down.
And then even Gina, shout out to lovely Gina Levy, she said the other day, like, who sends that many messages to one person or a woman with no, like, she doesn't reply any, Scott. She doesn't reply to any of these, and he keeps sending them. Even when he says that I've lost her number. Go ahead.
I don't date much. I don't have a long string of women in my life because I'm afraid of rejection.
Okay.
And so I would never be able to do that. Write letters like that. Once I know somebody don't want me, I'm not talking to them again.
Right, because you have sounds like you have a grasp on reality and how people actually interact with each other. Where Perry doesn't have that limitation. He doesn't grasp reality at all. So this is what you get out of him. I'm enjoying a refreshing Tic Tac while I go on to see what Matt says. Perry is a man made for women, and that's a fact, Jack. I thought he was a man made for men. Dave is getting the laughs in the 100 from Space Chief 75. Dave Davis says, how much do you preheat couch cushions for frozen pizza?
Shut the fuck up.
They're going to hide some more pizzas on there. I don't know. All right, Scott, let's get into some other stuff here. I'm glad I set that up in the way I did because now I want to show you what shout out. I'm going to feature Grimace in Pain here. He goes by Grimace _in Pain, INNPAIN. Now, this is a fun depiction of the very thing that you just read. I just read you, Scott, that Perry made up. This is Grimace in Pain. So go ahead and like their stuff on Twitter X. I still call it Twitter. I can't say just X. I say Twitter X. Grimace in Pain, just like Grimace for McDonald's _INNPAIN. This is what he did with that audio, with that text. Check this out.
I need energy for my stream, so what I need to do is to make love to you.
What the hell?
If I don't make love to you, I will have no energy for my stream. I love you. I have always loved you since I've known you. I know you love me in return. We just have stupid idiots over my stream, and they want to make it look like I'm a fucking knucklehead.
You are a knucklehead.
Need to have energy. I have energy. Energy and loving you so I'll see you later.
What is this clown talking about?
Have a great day. I will see you when I see you.
Nope, sorry, you're blocked.
Hey, yo, Perry, you gonna finish that pizza on your Shyt?
Finally, she will be mine.
Oh boy, I'm eating good tonight.
I need energy for my stream.
Oh, Scott got disappointed because Ray got caught shrapnel on that. Your boy Ray caught shrapnel on that, Scott. What's up with that? You're not happy about that, are you?
No.
Let's see what everybody thinks about that. Big Boss is laughing at Dave Daffler. Gay man checking in says, Dream Man, gay men, brothers and sisters, and welcome. Dave Daffler is giving Dream Man the love right away. Dream Man is giving the love right back to Dave Daffler. Paul Brady says, Dave Daffler, a Dutch oven for 2 hours while taking a nap. Blummel's defense lawyer is getting the Dave D love. Big Boss says, I think it's about 30 fish fillet farts for preheat in them cushions, says Big Boss to Dave's question. Pulper 80, even for electric couches or just gas? It's electric. LOL, Big Boss from Pulper 80. Oh, Perry's a gay man now. Really? BFL, BF Live, all Perry, all the time. What the fuck is this? That's an appropriate response. If you're just tuning in, Dave Daffler's laughing, which is good. Blummel's defense lawyer is laughing, which is also good. Dave Daffler is shouting out a Blummel's defense lawyer. Dream Man is laughing. Gay man to my friend Dream Man, and 666 to you checking in. It's genital. It's electric. Dave Daffler's laughing, and he says, playing all the hits. That's right, we're playing all the ladies' man since 81, but let's see. Devil horns going up from Blummel's. Dave Daffler, eco-friendly from Pulper. Everybody's singing along. I hope you were too. Sing along, everybody. Dave Daffler's loving it. Men holding hands. Men holding hands. Space Chief 75 is laughing and throwing a frog in there. Men holding hands. Perry's a gay man now, says Blummel's. And Perry's a creep. Oh, Perry's a creep is a banger. Well, that's funny that you should say that, because I want to say that that is part of, what do I got here? Make sure I got everything. I got that one. Oh, I got the Sex Pest one. Make sure, I got that one. Thank you. Once again, that was Grimace in Pain, that cool animation, man. One talking about AI and everybody having fun, and I love seeing it, like Terry Nee helping out making cool videos and everybody like pitching in and all. Well, that was cool. Grimace in Pain on Twitter and X. Grimace_INNPAIN. Let me find my next thing that I have for you, because I saw that. Did I not pay? I thought I played the creep one last week. Let's see. There's the text. Let me see what else I have here. My content for you. Oh, this. I want to shout out. This is another one who a lot of people in the PCL family know. This is Dio Brando. I'm gonna throw you out a Dio Brando. I think I played Perry's a Creep in here. I don't know if I have that in my Perry folder, but I do have this one. Shout out Dio Brando, another familiar name, another PCL chat family. This is I'll See You When I See You, Perry's love song from Dio Brando. Perry, talk here on BF Live.
I need energy for my stream, so what I need to do is make love to you. If I don't
Same song,
make love
Scott.
to you, I will have no energy for my
I'm not
stream.
hearing
I love you.
You're not hearing that?
Oh, there. I think it's starting.
Okay, here we go.
I've always loved you since
Yeah, it goes.
I've known you.
It's
I
good.
know you love me in return. We just have our stupid idiot over my stream, and they want to make it look like I'm a fucking knucklehead. Need to have energy. I have energy loving you. So I'll see you later. Have a great, great day. I'll see you when I see you. I'll see you when I see you.
Run, Jeremy. I know, Ron. Oh.
I love you. I've always loved you since I've known you. I know you love me in return. We just have our stupid idiot over my stream, and they want to make it look like I'm a fucking knucklehead. Need to have energy. I have energy loving you. And so I'll see you later. Have a great, great day. I'll see you when I see you. I'll see you when I see you. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh.
That's right. I'll see you when I see you. There you guys. Shout out Dio Brando. I'll go ahead and like, share, and subscribe his stuff on YouTube. I got that off of YouTube. Shout out Dio Brando. Phones up. That's Dio Brando Productions on YouTube. Go ahead and shout him out. Dio Brando. So that was the same story, Scott. But see, that's why I like people are taking and like throwing in AI and coming up with all different kind of derivatives and different fun, having fun in their own way, man. It's fucking funny. Let's see that. All right. What else do I have? I have that. Okay. And then since you asked for it, make sure we got everything off of their Twitter X. I want to make sure that I got everything off of Twitter X. Once again, letting all my PCL family know that there's I saw on the Discord, on the PCL Discord, that there's no actual live show tonight. So that's why we're having a little extra fun here with Perry Caravella Live. And let's make sure we got everything all caught up with the fun clips that they are sharing on Twitter and X. I got that one. Perry's a stalker. I got that one. Let's see. What's this one? All right, why don't we do this? Let's read some of these. Oh, I like some of these comments. Oh, Christ. Dave Daffler was laughing. Ha, ha, ha. Blummo's asked, was that Ron Jeremy? Yeah, a couple of those depictions, he does look like Ron Jeremy, and I've heard people like kind of compare. I know Ron Jeremy, but yeah, I'm not Ron Jeremy. Oh, well, thank you, Dave, for the $2 super chat. Alaskan pipelines all around. Hello, Frisco. To that is all I can say to that one, Dave Daffler. Hello, Frisco. I hope she had life insurance. I hope she has had. Dave Daffler says Blum's defense lawyer, health insurance at the very least. I hope so, Dave. Blumels agrees with you. All right, let's go. Let me show you this one since we did feature this one the other day, but I'm going to show it one more time to wrap up this fun segment. Hope everybody had fun with this today. We'll end it off with the boss, and since it is a good one, I like this one. This is Perry's a Creep. This is Jim the Boss, Perry from Perry Carabella Live. Jim is the boss. Shout out Jim at Jim PCL. Check him out. And this is him. This is Perry's a Creep. This is a jam. One, this segment of Perry Talk with this one today. Come on.
Juliet out before, told her a bunch of lies. I'm gonna make you a big star. Just come and look me in the eyes. I'll pay you to be on my show. Open mail for me, don't you know? You're so very special.
Try to get on my whole camera that Jim let me have.
Perry's a creep, Perry's a wacko.
Thanks for letting me use this camera, Jim. I still have Sam Adams. Yeah, me and Scott out in the hall.
Have a drink with me, madam. I guess you're busy, it sounds. Do you want to go to the pool? Have your kids gone to school? You're so very special. So very fucking special.
Everybody.
Perry's a creep. Perry's a pervert. How the hell did he get laid at all? No wonder it's been 15 years. Still
No wonder it's been 15 years with that text that I just showed you.
Juliet, run for the door.
Run, Juliet.
She's running. She run, 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 run.
That's right. That was Alice Cooper right there. Alice Cooper on lead guitar, the smash hit from Jim PCL AI. Perry is, in fact, a creep. I hope you guys all enjoyed that. We'll catch up with the chats and interaction, but that was today's episode or version of Perry Talk.
It's degrading and demoralizing, dehumanizing and demonic. Perry,
That's right. That was Perry Talk. I gotta get back in the studio. You're right. Once again, thanks, Jim, for letting me use the Ring camera. I appreciate that, buddy, to do Perry Talk. But I got to go back to the studio, back to the BF Live studio. Little TV magic right there. How's everybody doing today? It's coming up on 2 o'clock, Scott. Wow, we must be having fun because we're already 2 hours in the show. Thank you for joining me here today, brother, and helping me get the week and kind of get back on the horse, man, because I had a long weekend, but I'm happy to be back with you and all of our friends, man.
That's how I tell what day of the week it is by what show it is, and I didn't know what day it was for a few days.
Thank you, brother. And I told you earlier in the show that when I do like this 5 days a week and do 3 other shows, I do 8 shows. So yeah, I relate. Like when I'm not doing it, I don't know where am I supposed to be? What's my rhythm? Because it has a rhythm to it. So I relate to that, brother. But thank you for being here. Hoya, Cyke is checking in. Come on, Cyke.
Oh, yeah.
Ding Dong was here. The lovely Ding Dong told me feature your cool ass Anthony face swap video, bro. That was awesome shit. Well done. Let's see. Hoya, Cyke, here you come. Let's see. And don't forget to hit the thumb ting. The thumb ting. Hit the thumb ting, aka the like button. Thank you, Dave Daffler, for reminding everybody. Even AI isn't buying that. Oh, let me go up. I think we skipped a couple here. Let's see. Because Perry is our neighbor, it is allowed. Dave Daffler is asking Blumhouse, a defense lawyer, do you handle slip and ball cases? Hypothetically. Slip and fall cases, I think they're saying. Let's see. Matt has got the devil horns going up. He's liking it. Blumhouse is laughing, which is good. 15 years. Geez, right. Still waiting on that call. I guess, God, if I had 15 years, I mean, with that Juliet message, I don't know. He's so desperate. 15 years.
Yeah.
Still waiting on that
I don't
call.
think he don't have a conception of time the way we do.
No, he doesn't. Yeah, because he'll talk about, I was just hanging out with these ladies the other day, and it turns out it was like a story from the Rainbow Bar and Grill from like back in the late 90s, right? Yeah,
Right.
Deep AI really seems to think Perry sucked Randy. What do you say, Perry?
Shut the fuck up.
I don't know. It's Deep AI. Dave Daffler, note to self, you're a grown adult. Fuck it. That's right, Dave. And I know your spirit, brother, and I know we're much the same, man. Well, we don't live our age, we live our life. You live your life, son. Live your life. I'm a Toys R Us kid, for lack of a better way of saying it. Matt says, hey, the Sam Adams line is my favorite. I know, Matt. You're right. Yeah. I still have Sam Adams. I love all those little things in there. That's just like my line from Perry's a gay man now. That still counts as gay sex. That's my favorite line from there. Because, well, it doesn't count as gay sex. And he put, that still counts as gay sex. That's my favorite line from that song. Dream Man says, even the AI isn't buying that. We got that one earlier. Don't forget to hit that thumb thing. We're catching back up now. We got the Hoyas. We got the Hoya Cyke. Here's Cyke's getting all the love from Space Chief 75. And Dream Man. Everybody gets pounced on when they show up. Hoya Cyke from the lovely Ding Dong. I didn't realize how fast this went, Bob. Gotta fly. Oh, there you go. Thanks, BF Live, Bobby, and everyone. Thanks, Dave. I mean, the expression, we've learned enough to know that it's true. We live long enough to know that time, in fact, does fly when you're having fun. When you're not having fun, seems like shit takes forever. So I'm glad you had fun, and thank you for your generous super chats and gifted memberships, Dave. Thank you very much. Cyke is saying, Hoya Chief, Dream Man 666, ding, love you. Dream Man is saying, Cyke, bones up, demon, love to ding too. I love that ding. Later, Dave from Space G75, and all hearts all around from Ding Dong. Okay, so we've had a lot of fun. We did Cyke. We did do Cyke things earlier. We did the National Day Hey Hey. We did other news, all that chat family check-in. Why don't we do this one more time? Because I do like seeing, for the thrill of my friend, buddy, I know how much fun it is to see other people kind of acknowledge you or handling your stuff. I just want to see you, have you the joy of people see your stuff played. So why don't I do this one more time? Let's do the Cyke content. Let's show you the boss of the Dabbleverse one more time for my late arriving creative friend Cyke, who most generously and most coolly makes some cool content for us to share and have fun with here on BF Live. So let me do that now. One more time for my friend Cyke, so everybody can see how much everybody enjoyed this. Cyke Labs, Ding Dong, the boss of the Dabbleverse, Stuttering Anthony, second time, BF Live. What's up, buddy? Fun.
No, well, don't make a face like that because you're off fucking. Cyke's my friend.
Man, the fucking Parky abandons everybody. Mr. Muddy Bags, Mr. Super fucking talented Parky. What happens? Goodbye, Gino. Goodbye, Christy. Goodbye, what's the other dude? Joanna. And what the fuck's the other guy's name? I had him on my show, too. Oh, Schultz. Whatever. Goodbye. Goodbye, Bill Schultz. What the fuck? What happened, Pocky? Mr. Loyalty? You abandon everybody. You got no fucking loyalty. I don't know if you say to come on. But, oh, Jesus. That's me in the corner. Someone wrote that. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion. But fucking hell. You fucking, I mean, you're critiquing me. You're a fucking 64-year-old fucking guy who had quadruple bypass.
He's going to go on it.
You can't even drink anymore.
He's going to have the nerve to go on camera, Scott, with a spot on his shirt in his mom's house and got the nerve to criticize anybody.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he said quadruple wrong.
Did he? How far back was it?
Maybe I'm the wrong
guy
one, but,
who had quadruple bypass.
He's ready to say
Can't
crud.
even drink
He said
anymore.
crud.
I mean,
Quadruple?
you're critiquing me. You're a fucking 64-year-old fucking guy who had quadruple bypass.
Yeah, I corrected it too. He called
You
himself
can't even
that.
drink anymore. You couldn't even fucking exercise. I'm in the gym every fucking day. You got to read the writing on the wall, you pock-faced prick. You got to say to yourself, holy shit, I better start working out. I can't fucking drink every day and expect my liver to hold on. But your heart couldn't hold on. I'm shocked. I didn't even know you had a heart. Scheduler.
Is that one of them war tests on his shirt, maybe?
It's a Rorschach test, maybe.
Yeah.
It's a Rorschach test, okay, for dummies when they come up to me.
A hot girl. You think Missy B's hot? Not for me. Money. You have Rob Soul.
You have Rob Soul.
I have a cool guy that's not a racist. Well, I'm spur of the moment, Rob. I'm not. I'll never say that I'm going to do a well-produced show because I don't want to. I'd rather be fucking bare ball.
There you go. Once again. I wanted an excuse to play it one more time because I love fun, creative shit. And I wanted to Cyke to get acknowledgement and actually see it play. So thank you, Cyke Labs. Ding dong. AA's checking in saying, guess who's back? Back again. What's up, AA? How you doing, my friend? And that reminded me of another jam from Cyke Labs.
Yo. His paws are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on a circus view it's calm and ready to drop balls. But he keeps stars forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud, he opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's joking how? Everybody's joking now. The clock's run out, time's up over. I'll smack that, so reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes gravity. Choke, he's so bad, but he won't give up that. He's no, he won't have it, he knows his own backs that he's wrong, get his own body, he knows that when he's drunk, he's so scared that he knows when he goes back to his mobile home tax, when it's that pseudo that begin, yo, this own fat city dreadable tax at this moment, and open your parent, and who's the champion, the music, the mall, makes you fall, makes you say I never let it go, or we get one shot from darkness, it's Jeff the blow, this time as soon as he got you watch how the night.
Yeah. That's BF Eminem. There you go. That's another Cyke Labs audio jam right there. And then I was like, how do you like that, Bob? That's pretty good, right? And he was like, nah, BF, sit that mic down. I got something for your ass. And I was like, what?
Love my niggas, but where's my fish? Love my niggas.
You can rap, Bob? I was hitting some big Eminem. What you got, Bob? What you got, Bob?
Love my niggas, but where's my bitches? They're so good. They're so right. Go, baby. All my bitches, there's a where though. Now all my bitches need to the west coast. All my bitches go. Chicken just go for plucking, so I'm sticking to this fucking. Got them tricking while they sucking. Give them thinking to be fucking. I done it off. And I get 2 holes in the freeway. Give me to get hold of the wheel. Trudgy holes of the A. They all say this. Hear about my game is Shyt. That's where every night different group with bitches start a fight.
Excuse me, Bob. Excuse me. All right. I thought I knew something. I was singing some white ass Eminem rap. He come hit me with DMX. He says, not only that, BF, not only that, Bob. He like, step aside, son, because I'm multifaceted. I can sing all kind of shit, Bob. I'm like, what? Go ahead, Levy. What you got?
Fuck you, I don't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I don't do what you tell me.
Stacey Allen.
Fuck you, what you fucking told me. Fuck you, I don't do what you tell me. Don't do what you told me.
Let's get it, y'all.
I don't do
it's
what
Monday.
you fucking told me.
Are you ready for another week on BF Live? Are you ready for Bob Levy? Rage Against the Levy.
What you fucking told me. Don't do. I don't do what you fucking told me. Fuck you, I don't do what you tell me. Don't fucking do what you tell me. Don't do what you told me. I don't do what you fucking told me. Fuck you!
Yeah, there you go. A little mini song break here on BF Live. Y'all pumped up now? Got to be pumped up after that. Cyke is saying 666 to Matt. Yeah, Scott, you ready to go? You got the Bob Levy screen thing. That looks like the one from the porn movie. That's what that looks like. Bob Lee, the only person to be in a porn movie and not have sex. Let's see. This is
was he really?
Yeah, he was in that porn movie. Did we not talk about that here on BF Live?
I don't guess I know about that.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'll have to see what I can show you of that. Yes. Yeah, that's where they got the funny look with Bob, like looking at when Savannah Sampson was like showing her bush, and yeah, it's like two girls in a booth. It's like he's supposed to be a stand-up comedian and all. I'll have to dig into that a little deeper. Big Ball said that was Nightmare Fuel, talking about the Anthony Cumia and Stuttering John mix. Stuttering Cumia, Cyke, ahoy from Peter Sky Parker. Cyke is saying PSP, ahoy, buddy, right back. PSP is laughing, which is a good thing. Criticizing Cumia, no less, John was in that video, which is a great mix of everything. Much like he did with Rob Saul. He put Shuli's face on him and did Shuli's voice, but with Rob, his actual words and his affects and all. So that's where the fun is trying to figure out where the lines actually get blurred. Great job again. Pulper checks in. Thank you for the generous one for the $5 for Cyke and Ding Dong's creative work. Well, thank you. Thank you, Pulper80. Those guys are awesome, man. And like I showed you, that's what I love. Like Terry Nee and Jim PCL and Dio Brando and Grimace in Pain and Cyke and Ding Dong. All these people that have fun with what we do and sharing it with you guys and making all of our days and these shows a lot more fun. Thank you for the $5, Pulper80 and Cyke and Ding Dong. So thank you, Cyke, my friend. No, thank you, my friend. Thanks, Pauper. I appreciate the love. Thanks, BF. And thanks, Pauper, from our friend Cyke. Dream Man says, snap back to reality. Oh, go grab it. Oh, no. Never forgetty, Mom Spaghetti, says the big man. Pauper80. Forgetty Tooth John. Yeah. Forgetty Tooth John. Hello, that's your Dream Man's got the devil horns. He's loving it and laughing. Jerry says Kumio would love that mockery. The human Mina bird himself. Yeah, Kumio he's been having a lot of fun. If you have been watching some of the weekend, a lot of the Sunday night Uncle Rico's, you're likely to catch him on. Anthony Kumio will jump in and sit on that show for 3 hours. Scott, he loves ragging on Stuttering John.
Yeah, I've seen him on there a couple of times. Yeah.
Jeremy
Looks like he's enjoying it.
He does. He really does. Right? It's not just a gig or anything. Doopa doopa doo. Don't do what you tell me. Doopa doopa doo. Won't do what you tell me. That last song, that mix of the Rage Against the Machine, while everything else prior to that was Cyke Labs, I want to shout out Stacey Allen for the Rage Against the Machine one because chef's kiss. Like I said, want all you creative people, awesome shit, and you give us fun stuff to play here on BF Live. So let me hide that. And let's see, it's 10 minutes after the 2 o'clock hour, so that's 10 minutes into the third hour of the show already. But we're not done having fun yet. I see there's 26 number up on my screen that have passed through BF Live, coming and going. So please hit the like and share and subscribe buttons on the way in and or out of BF Live while we get on to the next fun thing that we do here on BF Live. And why don't we do this? It's a Monday. Like I said, it's Monday the 22nd. We're starting off a new week of podcasting, a new week in life. So why don't we do it? I will jump into the Horoscope studios. I'll play my porn/horoscope music. You throw your signs in the chat, and we will do BF Live's Soullful Horocope Readings. Let's do that.
Hey, are you feeling lost in search of life's answers? Well, search no further. This is BF's Soullful Horocope Readings.
That's right, ladies and lads, brothers and sisters, cool cats and cool kitties. It's time to read the BF Live Soullful Horocope Readings. So let me pull up my horoscopes while I trust that everybody will throw their sign into the chat, and I will read yours. So let's see. If I don't see anyone soon, I will always start with mine and or Scott's. Let's see. I see someone coming up, so we're going to start with them now. Wow, I want to feel empathy, but I can't. With the starting going, I guess. Let me see. Matt, you got your first up. Pisces and Pisces. Please, I would be remiss if I didn't play my Soullful Horoscope music / porn music in the background while I do these BF Live Soullful Horoscope Readings. So let's do Pisces for all my Pisces friends. Let's see. Matt, let me tag that one. Turn that off. While I let my Pisces friends know, let's see what kind of day you're having, Pisces. Pisces, today is a 9. Whoa, here we go, Matt. I hope you're having a 9, my friend. Yes, Scott. Oh, look what you got behind Whoa, look behind me. That guy always shows up because, tell everybody know why Brian always shows up for this, Scott.
Well, that's because me and him we're both cancers.
Well, I think he misunderstood because I said you share astrological signs, not ass. Like, I think he meant that you share your ass. It's astrological signs, Brian, okay? So that's okay. Yes, but you share astrological signs, not the ass, Brian. Well, why don't let me continue reading Pisces for my friend Matt and all of our Pisces joining us today on BF Live. Today is a 9, Pisces. Nurture your damn self. Nurture yourself for high physical performance. Uh-oh. Gotta nurture that ass.
Nice.
Yeah. You're energized by the Leo sun. For the next 4 weeks, prioritize your work, fitness, and health. Come on, hey. I hear you're into fitness. How about fitness in your ass? Oh. Yoko the Clown, shout out. That's his line. Pisces, yeah, so nurture your damn self. It sounds like you got to take care of your damn self because you're ready for some high physical performance. That Leo sun is going to get you. I imagine it's going to be in a lot of these horoscopes. Prioritize your work, fitness, and health. That's for all my Pisces friends. I hope you're having a 9 today. Paul Brady says, Blummel's defense lawyer, just hang out with Joe Matarese for a bit. The emotions will come flooding in. Yeah, I saw some of that Joe Matarese kind of, he bombed on a stand-up kind of thing, and then all the damage control that was involved with that. It looked like a bit of a clusterfuck. He tried to do like a live on YouTube. Caught a little bit of that. Ding Dong wants this Taurus for Cyke and I, please. Well, Cyke and Ding Dong, and this is for all my Taurus. Taurus is the bull. So let's see. Taurus the bull. Let's go up to Taurus here. Wow, Taurus, my Taurus friends. Today is also a 9. Strengthen your base. For the next 4 weeks under the Leo sun. I had a feeling that this Leo sun is going to come to play in many of the horoscopes today. Family comes first, damn it. Focus on the household improvement and raising levels of domestic bliss. For my couple, are you shitting me, Scott? So let's go over that again because they are a couple. They share a birthday. Right. They share an astrological sign. They share Cyke Labs. Strengthen your base for the next 4 weeks under the Leo sun. Your family comes first. Focus on that household improvement and raising your levels of domestic bliss. That's how you guys roll from what I can tell. Jerry Shepardini says, watch out, Scott. A predator is behind you. Whoa. Whoa, look behind me. I think this guy's trying to violate me in my butthole. Whoa, look behind me. Shout out to Joey C and the Mrs. Joey C. Hey, Mrs. C over here, Mrs. Z. No idea who Matarese is, but thank you, says Blummel's defense lawyer. Maybe I shed some light on that situation with my follow-up comments. LMFAO is always good to see in a show chat. Matt says, damn, that definitely hits. I'm training for a mountain summit attempt on August 1st. Scott, how many times does this happen a show, bro, when I do Soullful Horoscope readings, right? At least one person or more jumps in and talks about how it lines up, right?
Every day.
Every
time.
Every day I write the book. Cyke says, Blummel's, check him out. It's pretty funny, says our friend Cyke about Joe Matarese. Blummel's defense lawyer says the mountains might be our only hope at this point. You know, the mountain might get you, but the law never will. I've heard that somewhere before. Scorpio, please, says my friend Chalino. You got it, Chalino. And for all my Scorpio friends. Scorpio, wow, everybody's having a good day astrologically. I hope these all match with you as well. Today is a 9, Scorpio. Focus on professional priorities this month. Energize bold ambitions and creative ideas. Your status and influence are on the rise. Make big goals. Focus on that. I hope you're having a 9 today. And let's see, focus on those professional priorities. Energize, bold ambition. Everybody's growing and showing it. So there you go for your Scorpio. Thank you, my friend Chalino, and all of our Scorpios in the chat. Cyke, sure thing. Thank you from Blummel's Defense. They're going to check that out. J-Dog says, did you miss Leo? I had to run to the store for some snacks. Well, no, Leo. Here you go, Leo, for J-Dog, my Leo friend, as well as the lovely DJ Electrify, Tiffany Washington, and probably some others here in the chat family. Let's go for my lovely Leos. Wow, everyone's having a good day, Scott. I don't remember reading where every horoscope is a 9. But let's go. It says, you're coming into your own, Leo, over the next 4 weeks. That Leo sunlight shines on your accomplishments and personal projects because it is the Leo sun, as we've learned. Amplify something close to your heart Well, there you go. Listen to your heart. When it's calling for you, nothing else you can do. There you go. So you're coming into your own. Everybody's in this good kind of Leo thing. Everybody's having 9, and we're at a good point in the astrological season, I think, for everyone. So let's read a couple more of these. I don't see mine yet, so I'm going to go ahead and read Virgo. Whoa. Today, I'm the first one, Scott. It says I'm having a 7 today, buddy. Let's see. Take the date off of there. All right. Let me see what my day is going to be like. Get into a contemplative phase. Let me contemplate that. Consider plans, past, present, and future. Imagine the potential and invent possibilities, and lay the groundwork for your next adventures. Well, unless my day holds something in store for me that I don't know about or intended, which is always possible. That's how days go, right? I don't feel like I'm having a 7 yet. I don't feel 30, but I'm hoping I'm having a better day. I'm having a 9 or a 10, I'm thinking, but I got to get into a contemplative phase. I'm always contemplating stuff, consider plans, and I'm always thinking about growing and laying some that groundwork. Come on, there you go. Hey, girl, I'm gonna have to go nickname my wife Groundwork. What do you say? Hey, baby, what are you doing? hey, Groundwork, how you doing? Why you calling me Groundwork? Because our horoscope said to lay some groundwork. Let's lay some of that groundwork. Okay, I read mine. I read yours. I'm about to see sweat coming at your pores. J Dog says, thanks, BF. No, thank you, my friend. Last call for any last-minute astrological signs for you or someone you love that I didn't read. This is the last call on BF Live before we get into some other fun stuff here at 20 minutes after the 3rd hour of the show that we're doing, BF Live Stream Show 117. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, Dave Daffler, Pauper80, and everybody that's checked in, super chatted. I appreciate the memberships, everything. Appreciate you helping me grow my family. I don't see any last-minute ones in here, Scott. Oh, let me do Vegetarius, because shout out to my friend Bobby Nick. I know he literally podcasts all hours a day. But he's not around today so much there, Scott. Were you guys up late last night?
Yeah, actually, I think I left before he did, man. I think he left and came back, and I don't know. I ain't really talked to him. I ain't talked to him since the bombing. I forgot.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna have to see Bobby Nick's take on the porn bombing. Well, shout out to my friend Bobby Nick Havens, my Canadian friend. He's Vegetarius. It's not a sign, but it should be, and it is here on BF Live. So I will read Vegetarius for my Sagittarius/Vegetarius friends. Wow, everybody's having a 9 but me. Because literally Sagittarius is having a 9, Scott. So literally everybody else is having a better day numerically than me. But let's see. Travel beckons, Vegetarius. Enjoy a 4-week travel, study, and exploration phase. The Leo sun shines on a fascinating adventure. Connect, communicate, and share your discoveries, Vegetarius. Thank you, J-Dog. And thanks for everybody that's watching, still watching, and participated in today's BF Live's Soulful. Yes, my friend.
Did I not pay attention? Did you read Cancer?
Let me get it. Let me say, you know what? I might not have, Scott. I might have skipped. You know what? I am so sorry, my friend.
Brian,
I got caught up in the chat and everything and all the comments. my bad. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Once again, everybody, everyone I've read but my own is having a 9 today. But I'm going to challenge this number today. But boy, I'll let you know tomorrow if this 7 hits me in the ass later on the day, Scott. But everybody's having a 9. I'm hoping to turn my 7 into a 9. But let me read about your 9 for let's see, this is for Cancer, for Brian Clauder, for Scott Fitzpatrick, and all my other Cancer friends. Today is also a 9 for you, and I'm not jealous one bit at all. Profit through collaboration under the Leo sun, of course. You can make lots of money over the next 4 weeks. Work together and find what is needed.
Man.
Like, yeah, now you got to figure that out, right? Like, how am I going to get on that one?
I can kind of apply it to what's going on with me right now, possibly. You know what I'm talking about.
I do. It just hit me upside my head like a ton of bricks, Scott.
Yeah.
Holy shit. There you go. I got to read that again.
Wow.
Oh, you can make lots of money over the next 4 weeks. Work together and find what's needed, Scott. So maybe there's a clue to end of that solution, that situation that you've been having. kind of out
I got goosebumps just now.
there. Awesome, man. Well, then that makes this all worthwhile. Let me read a couple of these last minute coming in super chats, and I will get on to some more fun here. Cyke says, "Who got porn bombed?" Scott, go ahead. That's your story. Tell it quickly that I can. Which show you on?
It'd been on Jason Bardex's Bored to Death last night, and then me and Bobby Nick also what's it called? Simulcast.
Yeah, they were co-streaming it as well. Yeah, Jason's show. So it was on Andrew's channel, yours and Bobby Nick. So it was probably and Jason. There was at least 4 outlets that went on, but then somebody came on and did something, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Somebody open panel, I guess, and somebody came on and there's a guy having sex with a dog. I don't know how to say it.
Whoa. And so that we were trying to track it down. It may or may not have been Rob Saul. I think we've proven to Peter Sky Parker that it really wasn't him, though.
I'll have to see. I don't
know. Biden loves his diggers, but where's his bitches? Pulver's getting the love from Cyke. Oh, my stream always bots are running. Do you know who it was that did it? Our friend Cyke is asking.
No, that's the thing. I mean, I don't know if Jason might be. I don't know if he's got some things going on or whatever. But no, how do you ever really know when you just put the link out there for people to come? You can't really know.
Yes, like it sounds like one of those open invitation situations where you kind of like you let your guard down and you're like, hey, I've known these people for a while. I'll throw the link out and maybe try to have some fun and let some people in. But then that's kind of often what happens. So why don't we do this? Why don't I put a bow on this son of a bitch? I got more fun playing. We're nowhere near done having fun yet here on BF Live. But that was, now that I got Scott's and everything, thanks for pointing that out, buddy, before I moved on. And I'm sorry about that. But that was everyone. And I'm glad you got to chill off of it. And I'm glad everybody got something out of BF Live's Soullful Horocope Readings.
Hey, are you feeling lost in search of life's answers? Well, search no further. This is BF's Soullful Horocope Readings.
Are you having fun? Are you in fact doing it? Oh, I didn't jump out of my... Got to change studios. I'm here. Change back, get him out of my horoscope reading studio. Now I'm back in my regular studio. Scott's got his no filter stuff up, which we'll get into where he's going to be when he does no filter in his other shows when we do our plugs and whatnot. Oh, BF Live, you got all I'm going. So Cyke is saying, so Section 7 got bombed, LOL. Sector 7 got bombed. Yep.
Yes, sir. We got it. But I think we said, but fast action, I believe, saved us all.
I like this one. I can't be lost if I don't know where I'm going. That's a good point. That's like that's the more you know.
But everywhere you go, there you are.
Ooh, doubling down, are you? making my mind hurt. Matt says it was obvious it was going to happen. I warned him twice. The dude sounded very nervous, and yeah, from what you were saying, Scott, you were like the guy was twitchy and itchy, and you were picking up vibes as well as your son Jake was.
Well, I was picking up the vibes from because it was just a still picture, and but the guy had a weird talk about him. I don't know, just give me a vibe. But then I don't know how they do the BS or whatever. I think he was tried to do it a couple of times and was messing up because his picture would move a little bit, and then a little picture would it was just kind of hiccuping, and then Jason put him back, and then he ends up back on, and then there was the bomb.
So he probably got in there. I'm surmising he probably got in there under nefarious, circumstances. Put up a harmless looking avatar, and then right. Jason sees that, he don't think nothing of it, and then he switches real quick, and then you're a bomb before you know it. Matt says that Jake's reaction to the bombing was legendary. He liked it. He was laughing at it. Your son liked it, huh?
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
Man.
Peter Sky Parker says Rob Saul's name was brought up as a joke. The StreamYard link was pinned in the chat, so it could have been anyone. Yeah, because that was based on Scott's first speculation. He was like, I didn't really see you too close, but was that Rob?
I just assumed,
Mm-hmm. And then we said, Rob, what do you have to say
Rob
about
and
this?
Stevie Nicks.
I was raised by a gay man.
Well, then I could add up that a little bit. Let me see. Let me turn my porn / horoscope music off. While I read Cyke said, LOL, Matt, I miss everything. I was falling asleep, so I had to go. I like Max Headroom, Scott. Like Max Headroom, Scott. I should get that one. That's what I call it too, Terry. Now I'm like, oh, we're going to miss Max Headroom Scott, but Max Headroom Scott's back. Fear not. Let me check off Soullful Horocope Readings. Okay, why don't I do this, because we have a kind of a personal video from Scott that Scott shared of something very rare here. Why don't I do this? I'll make it part of Internet Shyt. Why don't we run some BF's Internet Shyt, and let's look at some fun articles, pictures, and whatever I can kind of scrounge up in a pile that I think is neat and presentable to show here. I like to do it here on BF Live and BF Live's Internet Shyt. That's right. Come on, let's get us some BF Internet Shyt. All right. Okay. I do have multiple segments. I might put your video in the other segment. But let's see. You like Max Headroom Scott? All the Stream Elements links are running in the chat for all of my friends, not only for this show, but for Scott Fitzpatrick's personal page, for Stormy's page, Andrew the Giant, Bobby Nick, Cyke Labs, DJ Electra, Hack Ride Studio. So if you see the chat getting peppered so much with the Stream Element spots, that's why, because I'm trying to have my links for my friends in there. So if you want to go see their stuff, you can see that too. And thanks for everybody, for Dave Daffer and anyone that takes advantage of my pinned link at the top of my chat that takes you right to my PayPal direct payment page. Thank you all very much. All right, let me show you these, Scott. I got some Internet Shyt. Check out this video. This is something, it's called the Internet, off the Internet Hall of Fame site. But watch what this girl does. She has an interesting hobby to kind of go viral with. Check this out.
I'm at
And there's something that interesting that also happens during this video.
the graveyard at night. Cleaning this abandoned grave for free. I have so many questions in my head. What happened? How did this grave get so dirty? Who's buried here? Her name's Bienvenida. Wow. Her name means welcome in Espanol. Wait a minute. Her grave should be welcoming too. But right now, this is the dirtiest grave I've ever seen. That's so unfair. Everyone deserves a beautiful resting place. Bienvenida died on July 23rd, 1980. Her star sign is Aries. My best friend is an Aries. I wonder what Bienvenida's life was like. Does she like chocolate cupcakes? What killed her? This transformation is a lot of work. I might be here all night, but it's so fun. Ooh, a little bug. Thank you to everyone.
Look at that, Scott. Thoughts and observations?
Nice.
What do you think, man?
I think that's cool to be able to do that for somebody. Whenever I go to visit my relatives' graves or whatever, I take a stroll around in people's stones that I don't know and see how long ago it was, and then just imagine, you know.
Yeah, sometimes I do get lost in the thought of, like, you see these people, all the lives before you, like laying before you, and it makes you ponder things. But there's so many layers to this one, Scott. I mean, she's kind of a cute, ditzy girl in a graveyard at night. Okay, like you said, people, to be edgy, they want to be in graveyards at night. But that thing was so dirty. And I must say, yeah, it's kind of honorable, Scott. And yeah, much like what you're saying, when I do go to visit my parents' things, I try to clean up their things and edge them and all that stuff, but nothing like this. I mean, look at the transformation she did to that. So it is pretty amazing. But I guess, you know, she probably went viral and got lots of video hits just for you know, kind of doing something nice in a weird kind of way. But look, that's the after, and then here's like the before. Like, it's so, look at how dirty it is. Look at that. That's the before, and then here, that's the after. That's pretty good. So that's my first piece of Internet Shyt. Crazy chick in the cemetery. Espanol. Hey, Espanol. Hey, I think that broad died 15 days after I was born, says Peter Sky Parker. Wow. LOL, PSP. Peter killed her. So you was born and you killed her? Let's say, sounds like it, Terry. Oh God, Terry, look at Terry. The anniversary of that broad's death day is tomorrow. Wait a minute. Hold up, Peter Scott Parker, because look, I don't always get every bit of detail on everything, but that's what I love about doing this show and having my chat family, because I will say that I did not notice that little fact. But let me go back one more time for my friends that are pointing out this cool shit. That it was within days of Peter Sky Parker, and it's within a day of the anniversary of it. I did not know that.
At night. Cleaning this abandoned grave for free. I have so many questions in my head. What happened? How did this grave get so dirty? Who's buried here? Her name's Bienvenida.
Wow. Her name means welcome in Espanol.
Wait a minute. Her grave should be welcoming.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Julio 23rd de 1980. Julio 23 D 1980. That's July. Good eye, you guys.
Too,
Awesome.
but right now, this is the dirtiest grave I've ever seen. That's so unfair. Everyone deserves a beautiful resting place. Bienvenida died on July 23rd, 1980. Her star sign is Aries.
My best friend is an Aries.
I wonder what
I should've read her
Bienvenida's
sign,
life
Scott.
was like. Does she like chocolate cupcakes? What killed her? This transformation is a lot of work. I might be here all night, but it's so fun.
Ooh, a little bug.
Thank you to everyone who supports and follows.
I'm at the graveyard.
Oh, thank you, guys. See that? Just when I thought I got every bit of detail or interesting thing out of that, you guys come along and hit me with that. You guys are awesome. Thanks for pointing that shit out to me. Awesome shit. LOL, says Peter Sky Parker. Julio 23rd. I saw it, bro. I thought that maybe they were talking about it. Julio was her 23rd something. I don't know. I didn't really look at it that closely. Happy Death Day, says Terry Nee in advance. Oh boy, if Dave Daffler is here, he'd be super chatting. Happy Death Day, Benvenidos. Bienvenido a Miami. Paul Brady says, if you had a time machine, would you go back and kill the baby Braun? Kill the baby. Kill baby Braun. I don't know what I'm saying. Or maybe Hitler. Peter Scott Parker's laughing again. I love seeing that. Why? Question mark. At night? Question mark. So off. Well, I think that helps with the right. It helps with the kind of the edginess or the viral nature of it.
yeah.
The views, exactly. The viral nature. We're saying the same thing in a different way. Yeah, Terry. But yeah, you got the cute chick going there at night. And right, you wonder about the coming and going. How did she, the logistics? And she had a lot of like equipment there and also kind of weird, interesting kind of way to go viral. Dream Man says, it seems like this should be the gravekeeper's job. Well, they don't really do that. And certainly not with those marble ones. They don't do anything like that. I didn't read it. She said it. Okay. But then I also like the ability to pay proper attention when she was talking. Like, she's so ditzy and she's like, her name is Bienvenida and that means this. And I was like, okay. There you go. Sometimes in the interest of putting the show together and going fast, I don't grasp every detail, but I'm glad you guys slowed me down and pointed out. LOL Dream Man, says our friend Cyke. Paul Brady says, don't worry, PSP. We would never accuse you of reading Aztec. I got the Julio out of it, though, but only after you slowed me down and pointed out. I worry more about the coming than the going. LOL, says Dream Man. All right, let's get into some more fun stuff here on BF's Internet Shyt. I have a couple more pieces for you. Now, everybody knows, matter of fact, not once again, I'm not attempting to get political, but they said, you know, the drone was flown over Trump's site before the assassination attempt occurred and everything. So this got me thinking about the drone, Scott. And we've talked about this before here on this show. We've talked about the when we get the unfortunate mixing of like people with bad intentions and drones that they might try to like drop dirty bombs in this, right?
Right. Weaponize them.
Yeah, weaponize them. Well, look at this, Scott. Somebody's came up with a solution. This, I'll read you the caption. It says, the authorities take down a drone at a soccer tournament. So they're going to show you how they shoot a freaking laser beam, like a wave at this thing and disable it, Scott. Check this out on BF Live, Internet Shyt. Now they claim that. Go ahead. What do you got to say about that?
A couple of things. First, I expected before I found out it was going to be the laser beam, I thought like some kind of net was going to shoot out of there and just kind of, you know, blanket the thing and come bring it down clumsily. But he almost guided it down softly. And what would they do to real helicopters and things of that nature?
They're all very good observations and questions, Scott. And yeah, so obviously if you take it down too abruptly over a crowd of people, like in a stadium situation like this, what's going to happen? It's going to fall on the fans' heads, right? So I was fascinated by the ability to not only take it down, but how can they, I guess they just slowly suck the power out of it. They choose a spot where they're going to draw the power or the signal away from it in such a way that they controlled its descent. So let's watch it. Let's watch one more time. And you can see, because this is probably our future, y'all. You're going to be seeing they're going to shoot down freaking these things with laser beams and shit. So check it. Yeah, who knows what kind of signal they're shooting up, Scott, and what that'll do for anybody. Like, oh, you just gave me cancer, Jim. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? That's the part that fascinates me the most, the controlled descent. He's targeting the drone that disrupts its signal and safely bringing it down. So I think that's going to be the a future thing. Let's see. We got that. Cyke better.
The future of hijackers might have those laser things pointing them up at the sky and helicopters and planes, and that might be the future war.
That's right, because
weapon.
Yep, you're not wrong, Scott. Because electromagnetic pulses or things of this nature, if they're made on the proper scale, it could happen. Cherry says, "Drop the bomb right on themselves." You dropped the bomb on yourself, baby. You dropped the bomb on you. Thank you, Tyranny. Streamman says, it's probably just a ton of radio signals being projected to override the base controller. They're all about that base. Is that what you're saying, Dreamman? Thank you for your technical opinion. Oh my God, it's a freaking tractor beam. Star Trek is down. All I wanted is drones with freaking laser beams. Paul Brady says, the dude with the bazooka looking thing was actually Neo from The Matrix, and the tube was just a prop to throw off the other countries. That might work. Whatever gets them out of the sky. Okay, well, that was a little interesting piece of BF's internet shite. So we had talked about that on other episodes of BF Live. All right, another interesting video I found here, Scott, is like, so Scott, tell us, I'll do a little segue here, let you do a little promo. On Sundays, what kind of, tell them about the show you do on Sundays.
The Cut of the Jib show?
Yes.
The guitar guys? Yeah, I'm on the Cut of the Jib channel on Sundays at 1:30 Eastern time. We get together and talk about guitars. Me, Kai, and Cut of the Jib, and Joey.
Okay, and now that you refresh my memory, you mentioned Kai, and I want to let everyone know that people are familiar, even if you're not familiar with him, why don't you stop by BF Live this Wednesday when I will have, for guest, Kai Branicasio from the Kai Branicasio Morning Show. He will be coming on BF Live in the second hour this coming Wednesday, so we're going to have him as a guest on BF Live. But let me know if you're on that show with Cut of the Jib or Kai and all of our friends, if you ever seen anything quite like this, Scott. That's a fishing pole. What do you think about that, buddy?
You remember when Eddie Van Halen used to put the guitar picks on the drill?
On the drill. Pound cake.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Love me some pound cake. Come on, Eddie. Yeah, so I know you guys talk about guitars and technique and all that stuff, so I was just wondering what your opinion would be about that. Kind of interesting way to, I've never seen somebody pluck one like that before.
No, there's a more efficient way, but it's cool.
Cool. Yeah. Once again, it's all about getting clicks. Dang Lizard checks in and says, "I see the CIA already selling this to us, and wondering how they started to steal U.S. drones." Let me see. They're already starting to sell it to us. Let me see. Blummel says, "Wow, he found a machine to pick for him. Good for him. That's neat." Hey, dang, says our friend Cyke. All right, well, I got a couple more pieces of internet shite here.
I'll be right back. I got to answer the door real quick. It won't take long.
All right, buddy.
A minute.
All right, no problem. Okay, well, I'm going to get into talking about this a little more long form. I'll set it up, and I'll let Scott know what we're talking about when he gets back here on BF Live. I wanted to share this with you since it's summer, and there's still plenty of summer in the air, y'all. Today is the 22nd of July. It's a Monday, so there's plenty of time left, but don't let it fool you that this summer runs out fast on me, and it might run out fast on you too. So today is July 22nd. There's still time to have summer fun, but it reminded me of some old summer fun. And a lot of you might have seen the documentary about this place. You might be old enough that you remember seeing ads for this place. Maybe if you lived in the area, you were close to this place. This is just a little short thing, a brief run through of the top 10 most dangerous rides at Action Park, the famous Action Park in the New Jersey area that really shouldn't have had any of these rides like open. You had no scientists or anyone designing it. You had just the young kids and this owner with this fantastic imagination, just basically creating any rides that he could dream up in his mind, regardless of the level of safety on them. So let's watch a little bit of these Action Park rides, and I'm going to see what everybody thinks about these things. Let me see. Oh, I will read that real quick. We got that one. We got Cyke. Let me see. I'm going to say my Stream Moments bots lets me know. Thank you for subscribing, Sean Riggle. Thank you, Sean, for subscribing. Stream Moments bots let me know. Dang Lizard says, hey, Cyke, I'm over here now. And Cyke is laughing. Pauper80 is so generous with another gifted BF Live membership. They didn't let me know who caught that Pauper80, but thank you just the same. Scott, you're back, my friend, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
I was setting up this story. You remember, and the old back in the day, this place called Action Park, that crazy wild amusement park that was in New Jersey. Remember seeing anything about that back in the day?
I can't say I recall.
So in New Jersey area, you had this kind of eccentric man that kind of owned his own plot of land, and he had a dream of opening his own kind of theme park, like kind of basically like a personalized Disney, if you will, like just an action park, right? So at any ride he would dream up, he would just have like young kids and like a couple like stray engineers kind of slapped together and made all these slapdash kind of rides that were really kind of life-threatening and dangerous, Scott. So I'm going to show you this little short here, and it's going to go through quickly the top 10 most dangerous rides at Action Park. Let's check this out, and I'll stop it for each one. We can talk about the ride and react to it. Watch this one.
I did get hurt on a ride that was called Cannonball Falls. I'm going down this water slide. I enter the tunnel and you just hear people, oh no, ahead of you. Oh, no, 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 no. So you're like, what?
Yeah, Scott. So it was young kids that just ran this place. It was like 14, 15, 16, 20-year-olds. They would drink, smoke, party. They like slept on the premises and everything. So it was just chaos. And so you have this man that designed any ride that he could possibly think of. And so, yeah, this is a tube one that's going to shoot you out in the air. Watch this one, Scott.
What's going on here?
And then you see this little piece of light at the bottom of the tunnel, and then you just get shot out, and you just be there in the middle of like the air.
And I'm not kidding when I say you're at minimum 10 feet in the air. It shoots you out the side of a mountain.
Scott? Can you see it?
And you're just like, in the sky. You think you're getting on a water slide, and the next thing you know, you're in the fucking sky, man.
All right, so that was the first ride. Let's see what everybody thinks about this.
Was there like a documentary? Was there like a documentary on this place? Okay, I've seen it. Yeah.
Yes, and the Action Park. You can see it on HBO Max. They call it it's Max now, but yeah, HBO. I think that's where I saw it. Action Park. It's a cool documentary. The Action Park documentary. It's so good. Yeah, it's Class Action Park. There you go. They added that name to it. Class Action Park. It's been a minute since I watched it, Cyke. But yeah, I thought I would kind of. It came up on my feed, and I'm like, wow, that was a crazy place. And Scott, I live here in the Mid-Atlantic, like I told you, so I would get ads on my TV, on my cable TV for this place. I would see this craziness, and I'm like, what is going on up there? Paul Brady says, LOL to Cyke. A lawyer's dream, also says Paul Brady. Cyke is laughing. Okay, let's look at the number one. Let's look at number 9 now. So that was like where the tubes, they just shot you out, and they just threw you in over a lake or a quarry, and they didn't care how many kids were going down fast, or if you got out of the way of the water fast enough for the next kid to land on top of you. They didn't give a shit about it. Oh. Scott's out and he's in. Let me see. He's out and he's in. I'll bring him back. Popped out. All right. He's still spinning. All right, let me play. I'll keep playing this. Let's go to number 9.
You had a bar you had to hold on to and lower yourself to vertical.
And you just drop. And you've got to be free falling for a few seconds, and then you actually make contact with the water slide and you go down.
Tops would come off, bottoms would be up around their shoulders. People would be all disoriented. Not the most pleasant experience.
You got your first colonic for free, courtesy of Action Park.
All right, so there you go. That was number 9. I'll wait for Scott to... He's trying to come back in. Whoa, here we go. Color stream. We got that one. Granny checking in. Scott wears sunglasses. Yo, the movie. Yo. Hey, Granny. How you doing, buddy? I was glad to see you pop up on the air like over the end of the last weekend or whatever, man. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Thanks for checking in today here on BF Live, buddy. Yes, to the movies. Scott wears sunglasses to the movies. He's got, I think, pretty sure he wears them to bed, Granny. I'm pretty sure if we caught him sleeping, you know you would catch him in bed with those glasses still on his face. And I never even asked him that, but Scott just seems like that kind of guy. I hope you're doing well. Let's see. Paul Brady says, Scott plays guitar at the movies. Plays guitar, wears the sunglasses. All right, let's keep rolling with this one. He's still not back. He's totally dumped out of backstage. Let's keep with this. Let's keep looking at these crazy rides at Action Park. Let's go through this little kind of short version, condensed version of it.
I would say probably the most pleasant named ride, the kayak experience. I later came to learn that that is the one where someone was electrocuted to death.
There were underwater fans that would help push.
This was a sad story. That's terrible. So yeah, the underwater fans that kind of pushed the current apparently short circuit and somebody died. So I'm saying the safety was basically like a very end last kind of concern.
The water and created rapids like you were kayaking, and somebody flipped out of one of their kayaks and one of these fans short circuited and they got electrocuted.
That's messed up, Scott. You hear this story?
I just caught the end there.
Yeah, there's this kayak ride at the park, and somebody accidentally fell in the water. One of the fans short circuited, and the person died. So I mean, this place was just—it was off the chain, man. They didn't care about safety too much. Donkey Kongington's checking in. Cheers, y'all. My power been out a couple hours, but I hope y'all had a great show. Thank you, Donkey, man. I'm sorry you're going through that. We had storms blow through the area, and I'm fingers crossed. Luckily, my power hasn't gone out yet, but I'm glad that you finally joined us. What's up, Donkey Buddy from Cyke? Cheers, Cyke, and cheers to Granny from Donkey Kongington. All right, let's keep going with this. Hell yeah. Sup, Granny? Good to see you from our friend Cyke. We're just catching up on this Action Park. Yeah, so the person fell in water, got electrocuted. That's the story of this kayak ride.
Intelligence doesn't begin to even capture that.
Dang makes a good point. Dang says that didn't even sound like that great of a ride, even without the electrocution. Yeah, with or without the it's just not a good thing. All right, let me go. See. Not good. Let's keep going with it.
That particular death. Ungrounded electricity in a water park. That's the kayak experience. The kayak experience.
Right. So that headline said that ride was to be drained, Scott. So that's kind of what happened. It was like nobody ever come in and actually inspected or closed the place. It was like as somebody died or something would happen, they go, hey, you know what? We should just kind of like just close this ride. Let's see what happens with our next one here on Top 10 Dangerous Rides at Action Park.
When people got to shoulder height depth, we call that area the death zone. To break a new lifeguard in, they'd be assigned to the death chair. And that was the lifeguard stand that overlooked the death zone on the wave pool. And literally the first 30 minutes to 45 minutes sitting in the death chair, that new lifeguard would save 3 to 4 to 5 people.
Are you shitting
People
me,
thought that
Scott?
drowning at the Action Park wave pool was part of the ride.
They thought that drowning was part of the ride. Holy shit.
How did you get away with doing that?
Well, it was the 80s, Scott, right? And yeah, I can't believe after like one death or something that nobody in New Jersey, this was in New Jersey, that no official ever caught on to it. I mean, this place was open for years. Donkey Kongington saying, Scott and BF Live, cheers. Cheers to you, my friend Donkey. Thanks for joining us today. PP Doo-Doo Zone, yeah, Blummels. And I was just at a water park recently, like a month ago or so, and hair extensions as well. That's a famous thing. Pee-pee, poop-poop, and hair extensions. Granny, hi, glad to see you, says Jerry Lahane. We're all happy for you, brother. Stay strong, my friend, as we continue watching this Top 10 Dangerous Ride.
I remember this guy coming up behind me. He hit my tube right before the tunnel, and I went off to the side, and I slammed my head into the center of this tube that you were meant to go through. Those ride attendants, they spent their time twisting their whistles and then just going, go,
go,
go, go. And a lot of the time, those tubes would bunch up. And then what happens when you get to the bottom when you have to squeeze into a particular area? People were crashing into each other, slamming on top of each other. One person would be in the water, the next person coming down would then dunk the next person and go under. And if you couldn't swim well, yikes.
All right, let's see what our friends are saying about that. Paul Brady says, hey, Donkey Kongington, hope your AC or heater kicks on to keep your temperature okay. They're wishing good temperature for you from the chat family. Blummel says, I'm sure that nothing like that could ever happen in this day and age. Right? Question mark. You would think so, Blummels, with our, more aware and highly litigious society that we have turned into. Dang Loser said, things are just too safe now. I agree with that. That's like that older lady said about the slide, Scott. She's like, I'm 66 years old and you done ruined it by making it so damn safe. She said much the same thing. Why is it always white people that do this dumb shit? Go, Scott. We got to say?
I've seen there's a lot, it's like geared at the younger folk. And
Yeah.
that danger element, when you're that age, that danger element's that much more fun.
Yes, you had the perfect combination of an eccentric owner, young teens running the place, and young teens attending the place. So really, there was no authority like figure really involved at all. Donkey says, "I appreciate it, Pulper, about the well wishes for the temperature." Let's continue on with this action park thing.
Staff members started building up the jump by sliding the mats underneath.
Oh, look at this! This is like the slide we showed earlier, but on water.
Making it bigger and bigger and bigger until eventually one of the guests got
getting on their
seriously
stomachs,
injured.
Scott.
We had been told the person broke his neck.
We should talk about that other ride that's right near there. Colorado River Ride. Holy shit, dude. I will say, Colorado River Ride may have been the most underrated, dangerous ride.
There was one section where tubes tended to go right up an embankment, and everyone was looking at it expectantly, waiting for them to fly over the side. You would hear people audibly go, oh.
I mean, we're holding on, getting slammed into stuff, things getting stuck. We have to kind of stick our own legs out, push our way out. And then we go past a lifeguard chair that, you guessed it, is empty.
All right, well, check this next one.
They should name this place Kevorkian Park or something.
I'm telling you, Death Wish. Yeah. Donkey Kongton says, I went to Typhoon Lagoon in Orlando in 1994. The wave pool at that bitch was dangerous AF. There you go. You go back a couple 30 years there. Donkey says, people getting pushed all over each other. Yeah, I don't, and so much pee. Always the pee factor. All right, let's keep going with it.
The design was flawed because the Grand Prix cars were right next to the beer tent.
So at 5 o'clock, guys would come up, they'd get a bunch of beers in them, they'd go down in Motor World to drive the cars.
Out of all the rides,
there's a good mix, Scott. Beer and Motor World.
my opinion, that's the craziest one because it's not the ride attendant's fault. You can't always tell if someone's been drinking, and if you didn't stink like booze, they would never know.
Occasionally with the Lola cars, we would get a guest that instead of following the course would decide he wanted to make his own course, that he would just start driving around on the course, drive off the course.
I'd heard the employees figured out how to override the speed governor so that the go-karts could go as fast as 50 or 60 miles an hour. Cannonball Loop was an enclosed tube water slide.
Oh, this is good. This is that they try to do a corkscrew, Scott. Check this one out.
You would climb to the top of a series of stairs and you would ride down
your body in a corkscrew, 360.
Down the enclosed tube, and at the very end, the tube would go into a huge loop.
And you're supposed to go down feet first with your arms and legs crossed.
And then as soon as you kind of scoop forward and it just takes you, all of a sudden you're going really, really fast. Oh my God, I'm shitting my pants. It was absolutely terrifying.
Look at the pitch
and then
on that.
all of a sudden you feel your feet go up. And then as I go up, you kind of lose contact with the loop for a second. It just gravity just takes you and you just kind of flop. The catch pond, wherever you landed, was way too short. You got to the bottom and I'm like, shit, I did it. I made it. The loop was fun, and yes, it hurt.
An action park, the most dangerous ride, probably from sheer amount of injuries, would be the Alpine Slide.
It had a stick, and ostensibly, you're supposed to be able to pull up on a stick as a brake, push down on it to go faster. But one thing that I learned was very true. These sleds were often broken.
I didn't know it at the time, but the Alpine Slide was made of fiberglass, concrete, and mostly asbestos.
Cement track. It's summertime. People are in bathing suits, and they're flying down this path at full speed ahead, and they would just tumble off.
You'd go up into this lip, And if you didn't know how
Like dry
to
lube,
distribute
Scott.
your weight when you came out of that bank turn, the thing would flip on you. And when the thing flipped on you, that's when it started to hurt.
Kid shows up back in the neighborhood and like he's got a big burn on his thigh and his hip. You assume, oh, you fall off the alpine slide? He'd have to correct you. He'd have to, oh no, I had surgery.
And there you go. So I just wanted to share that as my last piece of internet shite. So that was a wild place, huh, Scott? We probably would have been there back in the day, though. We wouldn't have known no better.
Oh
right?
yeah, yeah, it would have been a blast back then.
Yeah, I was like, oh hell yeah, I would have been there. All right, let's read a couple of these last minute chats, and then we'll get on some other fun stuff here on BF Live. But I see it's 3 minutes at the top of the hour. Donkey says they would blow a horn, and you just had under enough time to get the fuck out of the way, get out of Dodge City before the next person come on your head. Jerry cheers from Donkey Kongington. Pulper 80 says, Donkey Kongington, who is this Mr. Hornfellow, and why does he like getting blown so much? Oh, blown, we got it. Dang Lizard says, okay, we had a track like that at a park. Unfortunately, it was closed down when I was old enough, but my brother rode the carts down these concrete half pipes. That looked dangerous, man. Like just some dry ass luge, and that looks like just a scrape waiting to happen. Accident waiting to happen. There you go. All right. I'm going to do this real quick because I've been holding on to a couple of these animal stories, and I really want to show this special video of this unique video animal that you caught in the wild. Scott Fitzpatrick. He's known as Dr. Scotty Fitzpatrick, but he's actually the gator hunter, if you will, or the animal hunter, if you will. I want to show you this. Let me show you my little element right here. And why don't we look at some animals in the news? What I noticed in trying to come up with content and news and material here for BF Live, that there's a lot of animal stories that I skip over, and I'm like, why skip over them? Why don't feature them here on BF Live? And I got a special animal news story featuring our friend right here, Scott Fitzpatrick, a personal story. Well, let's read a couple of these stories in the animals in the news. And I said news, not the nude, Rob. Calm down. Let's see. In my first story of animals in the news, specifically, a black bear, and this relates to you too, I believe, Scott.
Yeah.
A black bear is caught on camera during a rare visit to Illinois. And I don't mean to pinpoint you, but you've always said you're kind of in southern Illinois, right?
Right. Cornfields.
There you go. And I believe Stormy had video and told us just a couple weeks ago about a black bear that was kind of sighted and roaming around her area. Isn't that true, Scott?
Yeah, and it's unheard of around here. I think it's happened twice in the last 3 or 4 years, but any other time before that, this isn't bear country.
Right. So let's read, and that's kind of why they made a point of it says it's rare. Let's read how rare it is. It says, a black bear, why gotta be black? A black bear was caught on camera during a rare visit to Illinois, leading authorities to issue a public warning. The Williamson County Sheriff's Office said in a Facebook post that the bear was spotted Thursday morning in the area of Galicia Post and Angelville roads just outside of Carbondale in downstate Illinois. Downstate. That's not a term we use around here. Downstate. Hey, downstate. This is a confirmed sighting with multiple witnesses. The public should not approach the bear and are asked to report future sightings to the Williamson County Sheriff's Office, Sheriff Jeff Dietrich said in the report. Black bears were once native to Illinois, but were wiped out in the state by 1870, the Illinois Department of Natural Resources website states. There are currently no resident populations of black bear in Illinois, but the potential exists for individuals from existing populations in Missouri and Wisconsin to travel into the state, the website says. So let's see the video of this spotted in Williamson County, Illinois. Black bear spotted.
Well, a black bear spotted in southern Illinois once again, this time though in Williamson County. The sheriff alerted residents this morning about the sighting. Officials say the bear was seen around Galicia Post and Angelville roads. That's over on the east side of the county. This sighting comes a week after people spotted a bear in Carrier Mills. That's in Saline County, not too far from Williamson County. Right now, though, it's not clear if that's the same bear or not.
And there you go. That's bear news. So I thought that was kind of your area, Scott. So when I was pulling, go ahead.
It kind of blows my mind. An animal like that can cross the country. just take off walking one day and end up in another state.
Yeah, man, they must have some instinct for it, or they just don't care. Pulper80, thank you for the beautiful color and the $10 generous, saying thanks for the show, BF and Scotty. Man, thank you for your generosity and helping the show continue with your participation and your generous $10 super chat, man. Thank you. And your memberships, thank you all very much for helping me grow my show, Pulper. I appreciate you so much. Ding Dong says, 2 black bears stole my truck. Hey, right? And the Stream Element spots are running. So, okay, so that was my first animals in the news story. Once again, news, not nude, Rob. And my second animals in the news story, and I like the fact that this is going to culminate on Scott's rare, and it's so rare, you're not going to believe what Scott caught on video, people. This is some real legit shit. But until then, a pet iguana is on the loose in Connecticut, spotted at an apartment complex. Animal control officials in Connecticut are asking residents to be on the lookout for an escaped pet iguana. Middletown Animal Control said the lizard's owner, a woman named Jessica, noticed her pet had escaped from its enclosure, but had initially assumed it was still somewhere inside of her house. Local authorities later learned that the non-native iguana had been spotted wandering at Town Place Apartments. So it was trying to find talking about the bear, Scott. This iguana was trying to beeline it too.
Did it look angry?
Wow! Ooh! He had urination on him. It's the angry iguana. We are putting all these animal stories together, Scott. We got the bear that's kind of in your area. We have the angry iguana that's getting pissed on by our friend Chris Abels. Who?
Chris fucking Abel?
Yes, the one and only. Yeah, and now we have the angry iguana. So did I read all of that? Let's see. It says residents who spot the iguana are being asked to get in touch with animal control or the lizard's owner. So there you go. The angry lizard, Scott. See? Between the horoscopes and the lizard, I'm just fascinated how things come together here on BF Live. All right. And my next story, I got one more, and then I got Scott's video, and then we're going to pull this train into the station. Thanks for everybody that's joined us and joined me every day. Thanks, Pulper80, Dave Daffler, Danglers, everybody checking in from across the pond and all over the world. Jerry Shepherdini, I hope this show helped bring your spirits up. Granny, hope you're doing good, buddy. Let's see about this next story here. It says, escaped cow wanders California neighborhood and breaks a headlight. So let's see. This one, we did the other story last week about the bull that was riding shotgun in a LTD or a passenger car. But let's see what this one's about. An escaped cow went wandering through a California neighborhood and took out a headlight in a confrontation with a car before being returned home. The loose cow was reported by authorities about 3 a.m. Thursday as it wandered near Gladstone and Fenton Avenues in Sylmar. The cow was on the loose for about 2 hours and at one point was knocked over in a collision with a car, which lost a headlight in the encounter. The cow's owner, Lynn Camarillo, said the animal was safely returned home uninjured. Camarillo said that the cow is part of a herd used for roping practice. The owner said it is unusual for the bovines to wander so far from home. Camarillo offered a brief explanation to KABC TV about how the cow escaped from the pasture. You have to double latch things. And so they didn't double latch things because it's just that easy. So, Scott, I'm noticing another theme. We got bears wandering, we got iguanas wandering, and now we got cows wandering. So there you go. Much kind of touching on what you said. You can't believe that that these kind of animals kind of like just roam freely state to state and stuff like that. Let me see. Wow, you guys are cool. Let me see. 2 Black Bears Stole My Truck. We got that one. 100 Proof Podcasting. Stream Melon Spot running. A bear in Delaware just got hit/killed by a truck. I hate when that happens. I hate seeing that. Thank you, Jerry Lahane. Yeah, and that's the problem because people talk about this with deer as well. People complain about the deer, but we have a significant deer population around here, and sometimes it's more humane and safer for the residents and the deer to actually thin them out with a hunt. And they've done that occasionally with bears, I understand. J Dog saying, great show today as always. Oof, oof. Thank you, J Dog. Thank you. Thank you for not only to you, but for our next friend, the Dead Fool is checking in this afternoon. I hope you've been listening. I hope you're having cooler weather outside today, brother, because it's a lot better than it was last week when you were going outside for those 100-degree days. But thank you for checking in, and I'm gonna get back to you on that stuff, that the information you were sharing with me. You probably just maybe get somebody else to take it. I don't know if I'll have time to take on that project. He says they're sending us the criminal iguanas. Secure the border. You got to watch those criminal iguanas. But Scott has a good theory that it might be the angry iguana that our friend Chris Abel's business on. But thanks for joining us today, Deadpool, and certainly thank you for the $9.99, my friend. Jerry Lahane says it was dark and black bear, no time to stop. Yeah, that's what. And bears just don't have the reflectors like they used to in Wondermere. Let's see. Jerry Lahane says that Chris Abel's again.
Chris fucking Abel?
Don't want to know. It was probably him. Okay, Scott. Now we're going to pull this. We're going to culminate this whole animals in the news thing with a personal story from my friend Scott Fitzpatrick. So, Scott, you have just told us earlier in the show that you're kind of trying to be outside more and get back into your rhythm and everything. And so I don't know how we want to give this away. Maybe I'll show the video first, and then we'll explain exactly what it is. What do you say, buddy? Let's do that.
Right on, man.
All right, let's do that.
Right
So this is a actual video caught by my friend here, Scott Fitzpatrick. He likes to go out on nature walks and stuff. He likes to like break free and get away and disconnect from all this stuff, which I agree with, and I need to try to do more. So as he was doing this one day, I assume, he started running his camera, and he caught something quite rare, a rare animal. Check it out, and then we'll have Scott talk about it. Look in the background. It's very in the background. If you can see me circling, it's back in the bushes. And what you're looking for is a deer, a specific colored deer. There it goes moving. All right, it's going to loop again. I'll pause it there. All right, Scott. So tell everybody about this, buddy. Tell everybody what you tell everybody first of all. So you went out for a walk and you're minding your own business. Tell us that part of it and how you come to get this picture.
Yeah, it's a stress reliever, and I've just always kind of like doing it. I'm not a hunter, but I got patience that I can go out in the woods and sit. So I try to when I go on my little walks, I try to get away from the phones and technology and stuff, and just take a look at some birds and squirrels, and sometimes you'll see an albino deer.
That's right. And so if you didn't see
sit long enough.
Right. So if you didn't see it clearly enough through the trees, and it's a loop, so I'll let it play a couple times, but I wanted Scott to explain his story and what it actually is. It is an albino deer. And Scott, I looked up, and I don't know if you looked it up too. Do you have the number? If you don't, I do. How rare an albino deer is in existence?
I forgot the numbers on it.
The number of this albino deer that Scott saw just walking out, 1 in 30,000, Scott. That is what you saw. You actually saw something in life. Only every 30,000 deer are an albino deer. So let's run this. And look, Scott saw it in the wild. 1 in 30,000 albino deer. Crikey. Animals in the news. Personal edition. We ain't just counting on stories. Scott Fitzpatrick out here getting this news.
Only got 11 seconds worth of it.
That's okay. That's all you need to prove it, buddy.
You see, I had seen him. He walked up to me, but I had to, reach for the phone. And I thought this moment could end at any time. And so I didn't want to reach for the phone. So I missed a section where he was still there. And I finally got that phone up there.
Wow. Right, because I would have been the same way. We encounter, when I do walk a trail, Scott, sometimes we encounter the deer. And my biggest fear is encountering like the baby because before the mother or whatever, because I don't want to get in between any kind of animal and their child or anything. I don't mind seeing a deer out in the wild, but I don't like having them surprise me or me surprise them. But so that's amazing, Scott. 1 in 30,000. Awesome.
And I would imagine an albino animal is the chances of them survive. It's harder for them to survive because they ain't got the same protective colors on them.
That's right. They can't blend in.
Imagine a full-grown albino is even more rare than a baby.
There you go. Donkey Kong says, my dad had a mounted albino deer in our living room for years. Well, then you might have already known that it was 1 in 30,000. If not, you know right now, Donkey. But I thought that was really cool. That was amazing. And that is a cool, natural way to end Animals in the News. I've been sitting on a couple animal stories, actually, Scott, for a while. And when you had that video come on Facebook, I said, now is the perfect time to present animals in the news with a personal story. So thank you, man. That was cool. Very cool.
I recommend if you you don't have to be a hunter, just to go out, walk out in the middle of the woods and just sit there and be patient. Just sit there and listen.
There you go. And you too might come across an albino deer or other albino animals in the wild. Donkey Kongton, he said, my dad had that mounted albino deer in our living room for years, but then he goes on to say he bought it from a crackhead for $25. There you go. Well, that makes sense. Okay, so we finally going to pull this train into the station. Let's do it, y'all. I hope that we started off your Monday happy and a good Monday. But now let's talk about what we're going to be doing the rest of the day and maybe rest of the week. Scott, where can we find you after today? Today is Monday, my friend. Where can we find you today?
Right. This evening on Lunatic Lounge. I'll be on the Lunatic Lounge 6 p.m. 5 p.m. I don't know. Just take another time. I'm just going to leave the times off. Yeah. So they'll be on the Lunatic Lounge with the Jib and Bobby Nick, and and then Tuesday be back to No Filter. God, I suck at these plugs. Why don't I write these down?
No, that's okay. We got it. Yeah. So just suffice to say, like I always say, that you can see Scott on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays on No Filter with Andrew and friends. And yeah, you can see him on Cut of the Jib on the Sunday shows, and you're going to be on the lounge. There's a lot of lounges. You're going to be on the Lunatic Lounge tonight, right?
Right. I'm going to write it down right now to get my list of plugs together.
Well, I think it's funny that Bobby Nick finally had to commit him to putting them on his phone, Scott. Maybe that'd be a way to do it too. Write them down on a sheet. Or I know Bob, his sheet's getting longer and longer. Shout out to Bob Levy. And then Bobby Nick, he's got so many now that yeah, he finally had to put it down. And I always say it's easy enough to say for Bobby Nick that pretty much any time other than right now. Right now, you can turn on your YouTube and find Bobby Nick Havens, my friend Bobby Nick Havens, sitting on having a lot of fun on a lot of my friends' podcasts. So shout out Bobby Nick Havens. I'm sure I will see you many other days this week. So I hope you have a good start to your week, my friend. Let's see. Ding Dong says, have a good Monday, everyone. I think we did it. No case of the Mondays around here. I also want to thank you, my new chatter. I made you read a super chat for $1. Thank you for checking in. Thanks for everybody. Peter Sky Parker and everybody that had fun and joined in with the fun today. Once again, Dead Fool for showing up and dropping me with that 10. I appreciate that, buddy. J Dog, thank you for saying that it was a great show. I love and appreciate all you guys. Jerry Lahane, appreciate you. Scott Fitzpatrick, I think we got all the stuff in today. So I trust and hope that you had a great Monday. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of your week if I don't see you. But I will see you the next time I see you, which is tomorrow, right here on BF Live. So for Scott Fitzpatrick, Bobby Nick Havens, Stormy, and all my friends in the chat family, peace and love, and I will see you the next time I see you on BF Live.